and cold. So that's something I think you bring to the table as well, getting these guys their morale up.
Well, I'm a Gus Bradley guy. I know he's taught me that practice thing. We got to bring the energy for the guys to bring the juice. So I try to have that consistent juice every day and really, really show them that, hey, if I can do it, they should be able to do it as well.
Now, Coach, what else are you looking for in these players, or something specific you yourself are looking for?
I'm looking for guys that are going to compete and be tenacious out here. I can teach you the rest, but if you're really going to be a competitor, that's what I need on the field, because when the situations get tight, you're not going to surprise me. And that's what I hate. I hate surprises.
He doesn't like surprises, y'all. All right. Thanks, Addison. Go get him.
Don't like the surprises. Thank you so much, Bonnie Jill, there with Addison Lynch, defensive quality control coach of the Denver Broncos. He's been there for multiple years, 13 years of coaching experience. He's with Mississippi College, spent time with Florida State, the LA Chargers, Vegas with their 80s, and also worked with the Detroit Lions, Man Campbell staff over there. But this is awesome. We're starting to see Kyle McCord, who is getting loose early on, and this is going to be fantastic, Vach. I'm pumped. These practices are where it's all about. A lot of guys will show up here in Denton and maybe not known, right? They're not necessarily expected to be first, second round picks, but by the time they leave here over the course of the week, they can be household names for some of these people that are watching us here today.
Hey, man, Coach Lynch said it, one-on-one, 7-on-7, that's where you're going to make the money. This is really a job interview for a lot of these guys, but there's only so much that can be. All right, so, how do you work out? What are your goals? You can only do so much with that, but if you go out here and just thump somebody in the one-on-ones, we're going to learn you quickly, and that's the great thing about Shrine Bowl, right? We may not know a lot of these guys right now, so we're learning. Okay, cool. We may not have heard of you, but I can see you as a top 100 guy. Oh, you went undefeated in the one-on-ones. You may end up in the top 50 or so. So it's time for a lot of these guys to earn their way. Kenny Grant from Michigan's not here today. So there's a lot of room for you one takes to kind of step up and do your thing. Shadur Sanders, he's not going to be here today. Quarterbacks, show out. Be that guy, step up and compete. And once we figure out who those guys are, we're definitely going to be calling their name in April and smiling, because, hey, at the Shrine Bowl, that's what we learned about.
That's what we're going to be smiling. A lot of smiling today here at the East West Shrine Bowl. We actually are going to have, speaking of quarterbacks, number 6, and they were actually showing Peyton Thorne previously, number 8, who's the quarterback from Auburn, going to be in the red here, part of the East roster. But number 6, Kyle McCord of Syracuse. Now, he's got an interesting story, of course, transferred from Ohio State. I did love it after Michigan defeated Ohio State and Syracuse, who went on ultimately to play for their conference championship. He was much maligned there by Ohio State Buckeye fans a year ago, kind of scapegoated as the reason they weren't able to beat the Michigan Wolverines. Well, he takes the podium afterwards and did kind of take a shot at his former school. I guess it wasn't me, but Kyle McCord will get to hear throughout the practice today. He will be mic'd up, and he certainly has a chance to earn himself some money over the course of this week.
Zach, I would love to know what these coaches think about these guys that transfer and they change around. Do you go, okay, well, they're not loyal, they won't hang around the program? Or do you say, okay, this dude is fiery, he wants to play, compete? I would love to know how coach view that, right? Because some of these coaches, I mean, you've heard them, right? Like, oh, well, he's not a part of our program if he doesn't hang around these 5-star guys competing. But Kyle McCord wants to play, and he wants to step up, he wants to be great. I would probably value a guy that wants to play and wants to be great,
I would too. I mean, started his career, as I mentioned, with Ohio State. This past year with Syracuse, second in all of the ACC when it came to ranking for passing yards. ACC record 4,779 passing yards, started all 13 games, was the Holiday Bowl MVP, was magical in that game for Syracuse. 24 of 34, 453 yards, 5 touchdowns. But certainly when you're kind of looking past, hey, you've got your top tier of guys, right? Shador Sanders, who's out here doing the interviews, Cam Ward at Miami, maybe Jalen Milroe from Alabama. I think when you look at Ole Miss, Jackson Dart, he's a guy that might put his name in that conversation. But who are the next group of guys that could end up impacting a team? Kyle McCord might end up being one of those guys that could end up coming in here and making a big difference and putting his name on the map here for draft season.
And Syracuse has a lot of guys out here that he's been throwing to. And I would love to know how continuity of us playing together works out here. So, hey, we got a tight end out here that's been making a lot of noise and a couple wide receivers. So we got our first horn for the day. And look, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you want. You want the one-on-ones, you want the 7-on-7. Give us about 40 minutes, okay? We're definitely going to get to all that, but we got to get through teams. They got to warm up. We're going to jog and stuff. And then we're going to do some individuals, but the one-on-ones, the 7-on-7s are definitely going to happen, and we'll be here with you the whole way.
Yeah, we're pumped about it, man. In fact, this is such an incredible day,
Yeah,
really
Kev.
week of practices. You mentioned Syracuse.
He's got away with
They've
one,
got
man.
the
They got
second
away with
most
one.
amount of players on the East-West Shrine Bowl roster with 5. You look at Colorado and
East team up
Georgia, they're
first.
leading the way with 6, followed by Miami and South Carolina, tied with the Orange at 5. Cal, Maryland, and Ole Miss also with 4 players. So we get some warm-ups, some stretches going on right now with both squads, and we're going to have interviews throughout the day. Bonnie Jill's going to be standing by. We're going to be talking with Shane
We're gonna have
Bowman,
the interviews.
who will be the head
Gonna be
coach
there.
of the West squad. We'll hear from Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt from Arizona coming up in a little while, the running back as
Make
well.
sure y'all hit the
Several of
like
these
on the way
players
in.
have been standing out. We'll also get to hear from Jordan Phillips, defensive lineman from Maryland, who we've been told he has been beasting it out here. And that's not exactly a surprise if you got to see some Jordan Phillips tape there in Maryland.
Very athletic, quick hands, quick off the line of scrimmage, and teams are looking for these pass rushing 3 techs, and that's a trend that we've been looking for, right? You know, past few drafts, the Kansies coming out, just these athletic, get up the field, pass rushing 3 techs. So Jordan Phillips can definitely
Looks
make a lot
solid.
of
Had
money
a few
if he
good
shows up
one-on-one
here.
plays.
Whoops,
Had some
I love that you
also
brought up
one-on-one
the
plays.
continuity
Definitely
there,
want to
because
see
that
him.
is something
more.
that I
Definitely
always,
gonna go watch
when
his
you get
tape.
into these practices, whether it's the
See what he
Shrine
looked
Bowl,
like
the
this
Senior
season.
Bowl,
I've seen a few
you
clips
do end up
on
having some timing
Twitter.
being
He was
off
really
with
good.
some of these quarterbacks and wide receivers in drills. But I'm sure
Right now
having
they're
some of
just
his
getting
teammates for
jogged
Colin
through
McCord there, that's
the
got to be
YouTube,
interesting. We
Kev.
see Peyton Thorne, former quarterback of Auburn, now
YouTube.
kind of running some early walkthrough drills, offense versus defense here over on that west side.
And number 19 there is looking humongous, Mumfield from Pittsburgh. And look, I've never heard of him, but boy, just me looking at you right here, great size. Now I want to see what he does today, right? Mumfield from Pittsburgh, number 19.
Yeah, and he's 5'10", 188, really fluid receiver. He's been making a big-time impression. I think Brady Cook has been targeting him a lot over the course of the last few days. He's made some tough grabs downhill.
That's
fast,
not
speedy
Mumfield.
guy,
That's
but
the tight end.
certainly when you're able to stack multiple days of practice together, you're going to start turning some heads with some scouts.
Pardon me, Zach. I made a mistake. I was looking at the wrong roster. I was looking at the wrong roster. That's one of our Syracuse guys, and I heard that he was out here tearing up. That's our Syracuse tight end, Oronde Gatson. So
Oronde Gatson.
Pardon me. I heard that he was actually beasting it up out here. So,
well, and this is a draft class, I will say.
He had a good amount of catches. I've heard he's really good. Haven't been able to see.
An all-world player with Vegas. Jatavion Sanders, Texas Longhorn, actually set a record for Carolina most yards for a rookie tight end, even though he had maybe a down year for some. I was expecting a little bit more from JT Sanders, but this year's tight end group, maybe not as clean at the top. You got Tyler Warren of Penn State, Colston Loveland, a lot of people are liking from Michigan, Fannin Jr. from Bowling Green, but now you certainly have some guys here that can put their name in the conversation, maybe be day 2 picks.
I'm wondering too, Zach. All right, you play tight end, but you're humongous and you
run
fast,
Humphrey.
Right? How many teams coaches are looking at you and go, okay, can you run downfield and tackle on kickoff or a punt return and things of that nature? Like, it's more than just playing wide receiver, playing tight end.
Nevada, we did that
like, can you play all facets of the game? Because when they're making these rosters, they only got so much room for you. So you just can't play tight end. I wonder how many coaches here are looking for guys to run down and tackle on kickoff and punt returns.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. Special teams, we'll get to
see
Miller,
North Dakota State quarterback.
But how many of these guys are going to be able to make an NFL roster based on what they're doing on special teams when it comes to being able to run down as a gunner, maybe be a personal protector? We've seen this year with the rules.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard he was really good at Syracuse.
Still don't understand the rules.
Haven't watched any tight ends yet.
It's confusing. You're not alone on that.
No, Nicholas, I have not.
Now,
Nicholas, you be asking me if I watch everybody.
North Dakota
I work
State,
so many hours a day doing real estate. I rarely am able to just get through people that quick. It's going to be a while before I can get through.
I know the Dallas Cowboys just up the road had one of their
what's up?
And Trey Lance, who's going to be hitting the target, but Cam Miller looking to become another one of these Bison that's able to have a fantastic.
Yeah, appreciate you, fam. Colorado's projected to finish 9th in the Big 12.
Let's see what we got here. Just some walk through, snapping the ball, going through your motions there. Easy peasy, running back, picking the holes. Fun stuff here, man.
Salute, chat. Salute.
In the background.
I know. That's another thing here. The music to get everybody going, especially during a walkthrough.
100%.
But you want to make sure everything's crisp, everything's clean. The communication, how you getting that thing down, how you setting up in your stance right now.
Spider Y2 banana, sir.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know.
how to safely build a fire,
Reggie Bush, a
and how to
candidate to be a
control the
head
flames.
coach, huh?
But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yeah, FanDuel got him out early. Good morning, Coach K. Salute.
You got the juice. Hey.
What's good?
Here we go.
Zach Wolchuk alongside.
I mean, hey, give him a shot. He was a great player. I mean, that's what it seems like these colleges are starting to do. Like, hey, you played in the league. You had a pretty good. I mean, Deshaun Jackson, Mike Vick. You know, hey,
what matters most. Visit
familyfirstlife.com. I don't know, like they going to the wall, see if it stick. I hope so. I hope he turns out to be a great head coach. I just don't know what this guy's been doing since. You know, I've seen Reggie Bush do some TV work, but I don't know if they've been coaching or what.
From Coach Eric Morris, who's doing good things. Part of that Mike Leach tree, and we'll get to hear from him.
So Jonathan Worcester and Cam Craig will be drafted one, along with 2 and 12.
We'll hear from with Bonnie
So you got 4
today and tomorrow, but
you got 4 being drafted, huh?
I know we'll get to these one-on-ones. I know you're licking your chops for this. I mentioned we got Kyle
like that Syracuse quarterback. Where you see what's a good fit for him, Nicholas? You always talk about where you like to see quarterbacks go.
They want to see leadership. They want to see you guide these guys that
you want the USC job. They told him no.
They're not on the same.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to come straight for the USC job.
Can you lead on the fly? Can you learn and lead? And Kyle McCord,
I'm definitely going to some Sac State games this season. Salute, come.
Right, and we're not sure if he's going to be top 100 or so guy.
Good, bro.
Work his way into that through the draft and all this, but I think coaches are going to be looking at him as a guy that they can build over time. And then we got him mic'd up, so let's see.
Who's mic'd up?
Coach, I think he said.
I don't know which coach. No, it's McCord.
Oh.
Hey, shout out Sean Merriman. You was listening. You was listening. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, I respect it, man. I respect it. That's what's up.
Then the receivers get signals. I mean, you get in a headset and like scream it out, but the receivers looking for signals.
That's dope.
Best quarterback here now that is going to be practicing on the field.
Shout out, lights out.
Been doing a lot of meeting. I got to see him. Clip of that video with the Tennessee Titans. And Shiloh Sanders, his brother, will be practicing along with Jimmy Horn Jr. A lot of really good contingency here from the Colorado Buffaloes. Head coach primetime Deion Sanders, of course, has been here in the area as well. But, hey, for Kyle McCord, this is an excellent chance, as we've been talking about, to show out. You've got part of that.
Yeah, he was cool. He's liked all our comments on that post.
Facts, man. Facts.
East head coach.
Definitely respect, man.
The West head coach.
Definitely respect. I love that.
Special teams defense coordinator.
I love that.
Since 2021. Also was the East head coach last year, so a little bit of continuity.
You hear the commentating different.
Yeah.
Rosters out.
They assistant with the Miami Dolphins.
Hey. Love it.
They're stretching. Very valuable stuff right here, though, man.
What's up, Rev? What's up?
Top of the morning, Rev. Salute.
You just can't go into the one-on-ones cold, man. So you have to
shout out Sean Merriman.
That your body's ready.
Lights out TV, man.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is have a soft tissue injury.
That is true.
During one of these practices.
The draft is right around the corner. You do not want to miss time, and especially this roster of guys, right?
That's
guys that are fighting
really
to get
dope.
into the
Love
conversation. The last thing you need is an injury and just get knocked out of the whole draft situation altogether. So 100%. And this could be the difference between being an undrafted guy or being a 5th round, 4th round guy. So 100%, man. Get those hammies together.
Got to see a little F. Don Chisholm, the tight end there, number 81.
This is a great year to just find tight end and just let those guys shock us and surprise us. Because at the top you did.
Was good. We do have a real estate chat in Patreon.
Salute, Case Move.
Those guys
That's honestly the best way to get a hold of me. A lot of people try to get in contact with me about stuff, but whatever y'all think my schedule is, in times is busy.
Hey, where did this guy come from? Right? I think this is a fantastic
Patreon got a real estate chat, so we keep everything
every year. are finding some
a lot
gems
easier that
here
way.
at the East-West Shrine Bowl. Last year, you had Tyrone Tracy Jr., who was a converted wide receiver to running back.
Yeah,
He
Tyrone
just played
Tracy
his first full season
is
at running
all
back, ended up going for
at the
1,000
Giants
yards this year with the New York
this year.
Giants.
He did, yeah.
Cooper, the highest draft pick from this game a year ago, the linebacker from Texas A&M, went in the second round to the Green Bay Packers. Kobe Turner, who has really just set the league on fire, defensive tackle from the LA Rams. You talk about mid-round.
100%.
A team that used to be just F them picks. Yep. They have totally rebuilt their football team by just nailing the middle rounds of the draft.
And they won most of those games with their D-line, and they drafted all those guys. They drafted all those guys, whether it be Fisk or whether it be our guy from Florida State last year.
Burst, yeah, Jared Burst.
They built those guys. They're home.
Bryce Young, Tennessee.
So the F those picks guys built through the draft, man. And I expect to look around.
Shout out, Coach K. Yeah, man. Hey,
they're probably going to try to do
get that man a quarterback.
Trey Henry
Lights Out Sports TV.
2017
QR code to download now.
Finalist with the Cincinnati Bengals. Isaiah
So much
Pacheco,
better,
who's going to
man.
be playing in yet another
So much
Super Bowl
better.
with the Kansas City
Love
Chiefs,
it.
was in this game in 2022. So tons of talent that you can find here at the East-West Shrine Bowl. 57 players drafted last year, which was an event record, and they're looking to add to that this year.
Yeah, it's live right now, Ben
There's
Vaness.
our guy, North Dakota State quarterback, number 7, Cam
Miller.
And boy, you look just overall.
There's
he's
Nash.
looking for the size that
Cup maker back there.
He kind of is checking off all the physical boxes that you want in the position.
And also too, this
Cam
just
Miller
this
checks
new
out
trend
the
that we're seeing
size.
in the league. Even if you're not the super
Cam Miller was
athletic guy,
small.
athletic quarterbacks are just the way now.
Next to the
Right? So just
other
seeing
running
that
quarterback they
football
had.
run around just a
Yeah,
little bit,
he's-
it just adds to what he does. And we all got a chance to watch it
He's
because
ginormous.
Colorado was a team that everybody was watching. And then they opened up the
Let me see what he
season
ended up
versus
measuring
these
at.
guys. And you're like, all right, Colorado, North Dakota State, what's this going to be like? So he had an opportunity
6 foot.
to show out in the bigger
Just
stages.
under 6'1", really
versus
6'1".
the Buffalo
6'1",
team. So
yeah.
he was on my radar for a while, but we're definitely going to get a chance to see him.
54 consecutive starts to end his career as well.
That's a lot of ball.
And we've seen how
Morning, Chicken King.
especially given the added COVID year.
And yeah, I like Cam Miller as a college football quarterback, but
San Francisco 49ers.
it's going to be hard for him in the NFL. There's nothing that he's elite at. Doesn't have elite arm talent. Talked about that when we scouted him before the season.
Yep. And honestly, I
Be
think
tough
when
for him.
teams look for quarterbacks, Parcells said this all the time. I want to see you play a lot of games, right? And the play a lot of games, senior, redshirt, senior, COVID, there's some 6-year guys going on now. I think those dudes are going to get a lot of the looks because they've played. I think most of the arm talent guys that probably haven't played a bunch of football, I think those guys are like letting the league
What
down
team
right
is
now.
number
But these
28?
dudes just come in.
Oh, absolutely. He's talking about I'm not talking about the comments. I'm not.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
But
he's talking about guys with arm talent that haven't played a lot of games in college football and letdowns. Yeah, people are drafting off potential. They're not drafting off of skill set and
a lot of fun players on this East team roster as we're watching quarterbacks.
Jack Wilson,
warming up here.
yeah, he's played, but he can make these crazy throws at pro day. Will Levis, I still don't understand that. I never saw it. Almost happened with Carson Beck this year.
A fun player to watch.
What about Mitchell Trubisky?
At San Jose State.
I didn't watch him enough in college to know if his arm talent was even. Yeah, I can't speak on him.
He just came out of nowhere.
And we'll also get to hear some visits.
Kind of like they was hyping him up all season. It's just he played at North Carolina, so people don't watch North Carolina football.
Runner pass catcher, big play guy.
No question. And how about
could he be a serviceable
defensive back as well?
I think he could be a serviceable backup for sure. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way much. He's had 5 interceptions, the most he's had so far in the season.
For me, he plays way bigger when you watch him on the tape. Just super pesky. I think would be a great way to describe a guy like Kobe Bryant.
Handsy, physically talking.
Handsy.
Swagger, physically talking.
Half of the battle at
physically
talking, and he has plenty of it.
He's fake physical. He's handsy though. He's handsy.
Here's the big uglies. The offensive line.
Yeah, I've been
getting ready. You and I both do have an appreciation.
I've been avoiding talking about him on Twitter because I don't have the energy to argue with everybody who's saying he's had great reps. you really watching the same way I grade everybody,
football, the receivers, the running backs.
If you give up inside leverage, that's a negative. When you're inside leverage as a corner, if you got to grab a guy on a slant, that's a negative. He's been inside leverage most of the time. Even his breakups, they've been him getting beat inside leverage, ball being a little bit underthrown. Now, you got guys that talk and can trick you. And if y'all really been around the game, there's a cornerback that comes to mind. I'll cash app somebody $100 if they can tell me the corner that I'm thinking of, who talked his way up in the draft, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's an alpha male," blah blah blah. Just from talk, it was with probably close to my class within the past 10 years. But they can talk it, but until you actually are playing, till you're actually seeing him avoid getting into a tackle, making sure that a receiver blocks him so he doesn't have to be in the run game,
right?
And it doesn't get exposed. Like, this is the perfect scenario to be able to talk a lot of junk, get a couple breakups, and everyone get hyped off of it. Film says otherwise.
Here we got
the game film says a lot more. He said, "Oh,
I've watched at least 8-9 games of him, and there wasn't one that impressed me."
I agree, bro. Like, I agree. You know me. I've seen it on film. I don't understand how they spit this narrative like you just watch the game and you can say because even he tried to talk out the Colorado game. Put
he didn't make plays that game.
Like he was the super. Like he did everything. He was the superstar.
As a defensive lineman, it really fits.
The fact that they're saying he's the best cornerback in practice is crazy. Hands down, the best has been Elijah Hussey.
Right. Not even close. Like, yeah.
And then I really like, even though he hasn't won all the reps, I like the corner from Rutgers. I like his feet. I like what I'm seeing. Really like him. But yeah, the best cornerback. A lot of the guys there, the media guys, they're media. They get hyped when they see a guy talking. Oh, he's an alpha male.
Right.
I'm not going for that. What have you shown me on film? Nothing on film says you're an alpha male. Yeah. And I could spend hours. When it's not cut-ups, we just watch game tape, clip by clip by clip. We're watching Kansas literally as a defense, and it turned into a Kobe breakdown. Was just talking about their defense, but it was unavoidable.
Oh man!
We'll get to see that today with a handful of these players.
Nah, not Dante Jackson. Not Dante Jackson. Not Adoree. I don't know if y'all know. Not Eli Apple. Not Eli Apple. And I mean, was talking. Let me see how many years he did in the league.
He was doing all that talking. Yeah, he talked his way into a contract.
Let me see who it was.
We got some past 7 walking through here. All right.
Coach Case, they did his Giants draft him.
I mean, the way you mentioned it earlier.
Who did he get drafted by?
Lenny Wall.
He spent maybe was it?
But the way today's NFL is played, you have
7 years in the NFL.
To be able to extend
looks like about 4 as really playing, but he was talked about as the #1 corner for that draft.
Wow.
They may threw for like 120 something or so fast, but they
D. Milliner?
Legs. I think coaches are looking for that. Because is always going to
I knew no one would know.
Passing versus these defense on the next level is going to be complicated.
I'll give a hint. He played in the ACC. Nah, Xavier Howard was it. He was it. He was it.
But if he gets jammed up, he could just leave.
Not just a fan. I think he's out the league now.
Yeah, he's out the league now. He played in the ACC.
From his college teammate Kyle McCord.
Ben, don't turn.
These are fantastic drills where you can really see, especially for an edge.
Yeah, when he's talking about bend, don't turn, you don't want to turn your whole body. You want to be able to still run straight, but then bend the edge versus putting your turn signal on. Turning 90 degrees. You want to be quick and then. Nah, not Artie Burns. Fun fact. Lonnie, you're a track guy too, right? Artie Burns was like that in track. I think we the same age. I remember coming up as a hurdler, and I used to always see his name. He was super fast growing up. No, this guy was a bust.
Jalen Ramsey.
Big man.
Yeah, new announcers. Got him.
Kinsey Alexander. Willie Perkins. Look at you.
Shout out, Will. Got him. Got him. If y'all weren't around for that, oh my gosh. We might have to watch that on Patreon one day. His combine interview. We might have to watch that.
Yeah, I got to see how much trash he was talking.
Oh my God.
I got to see it. What?
It was different.
See how he talked himself into a contract.
It was different. He was talking crazy. Then people start watching the tape. They're like, man, he like 8-9 yards off. It was unbelievable.
Things, but I think a lot of this stuff is just mom and dad, man. Genetics matter here.
Crazy, Coach K. He was talking like y'all don't understand. But Kinsey Alexander year was crazy.
Y'all making me thinking like he was talking like he was shooting a wrestling promo or something.
Basically. I haven't watched him this year. From what I saw the year before, I liked him. I think he may kick into the slot, especially now seeing his height. Believe he measured at 5'9". So yeah.
Talking like he prime. All right, Decepticon.
Does Brian do anything exceptional to you? The love he keeps getting is kind of concerning for the quality of NFL draft scouts, if your assessment is true. No, nothing exceptional.
Go ahead and attack the football. Don't wait for it to come into your body.
Fantastic insight.
Nothing exceptional. What he has that belts him out is he has long arms for his height. He's 5'11", and he has longer arms, so he's able to get to some balls that he's not able to. People don't understand. The NFL pays a lot of attention on arm length. The Falcons, their scout used to come see me when I was at Alabama A&M. I think my arms are like 32 inches, which is like super long for my height. And that's when Dan Quinn was the head coach. This scout was telling me like, hey, if you were like an inch taller, we would love you at corner because of how long your arms are. And I didn't realize that they really pay attention to arm length like that. And then you think about Dan Quinn in Seattle, Brandon Browner, Richard Sherman, because when you have those longer arms, one, you're able to get more extension in your press at the line of scrimmage, and they play press. They do this technique called a kick step technique. But along with that as well, you're able to make up, football's a game of inches. You're able to make up more ground on routes to help get you out. So I'd say that's the most exceptional part is long arms.
Yep, Brian has measurables, long arms, right? But potential get coaches fired. All right, Coach K.
Man, he said he talked like he was impressed all day and bullying people. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was. But PR, I tell you. Yep. 5'11", 175. I'll tell you exactly what he is. He is 5'11", 171, 32-inch arms. Yep. He has a 6'4" wingspan. He's 5'11". That's really good. That's really good.
As we continue our live stream of day 3 Shrine Bowl practices, watching the running backs. Gosh, I do have a soft spot for running backs. That's Raheem Sanders, South Carolina.
Raheem Sanders, boy.
Arkansas. Spent some time at the community.
Nah, I haven't watched it yet. I saw people tag me yet, but I haven't watched it yet.
Start the drill. A lot of these coaches, I'll tell you, they move pretty darn well, even at this age.
Coaches have energy because they're living through.
It's not even arguable. Like I can just put his film up, and I don't have to say a word, and just live my dream for the most part, because people have been seeing these one-on-one reps and think he's been locking down.
Yeah.
Here's Sean Martin, West Virginia. Good.
Saban said he wanted 6-foot corners.
There's another bend drill, getting around that tackle.
I believe
who
it.
has it and who doesn't. Coach,
A lot of people want 6-foot corners.
Situation just to see if you have, and it's not so much as a race as to who can get around the circle. They want to see, can you bend, stay low, and get flat on that.
And that's what's crazy, Coach K, is all everybody talks about is how much of a competitor he is, but the film says complete opposite.
You also kind of race the person next to you, see who can finish faster.
Yeah.
I also love seeing some of the.
Yeah, appreciate the super chat, fam. Colorado plus 4.5 against Georgia
A lot of these
Tech.
young men that come in here, maybe from a
got,
smaller school.
Got a lot to see. Got a lot to see.
It's a long way to go, Kev. Salute though, man. Appreciate the super chat.
We want to learn who these guys are, because a lot of these schools don't come on television.
Facts.
They don't have primetime games like some of these. We know Georgia guys.
Right, hey, Decepticon, right? Just give me, because I've seen some big corners get torched.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna name that corner that we started calling them burnt down kitchen that Byron Maxwell. Was it Byron Maxwell? I can't remember his name. Boy, we used to pay them all that money to come to Philly, and
it was probably him because he was getting paid at Seattle, or he was playing good at Seattle. I knew he'd get paid. Man, we doing draft breakdowns, man, and there's people I'll avoid putting on just because if their film not good, I'm never gonna bash somebody because of their athletic ability. That's something you have no control over. But your effort, in his case, lack of effort, I'm gonna show that. But it was literally so bad that I didn't post it. The original did. Like, I felt that bad watching it. It's like,
boy, that Matador film hit different.
These fans, wherever they're watching, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, they will watch 250 players just so when their team drafts, when they go, man, I know that guy.
It's
that's
taken
it.
over, and I know for us,
just get handsy.
Spoiled, the draft godfather for us, the great Brian Ross,
good.
Who of course Super Bowl winning scout. Won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, Brandon Browner got clipped all the time.
Michael Lombardi, who is now the general manager of the University of North Carolina, with Bill Belichick, who has entered the college ranks now. With the Eagles, they had a sensational draft, and then was a scout with the Cowboys. And we get to be part of the draft show on DallasCowboys.com, host the full 3 days.
Yeah, that running back rank is going to be nice.
I mean, this is really what it's all about, is a lot of these young men get the opportunity.
He's looked good to me so far, running back out of Arizona. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He looked really good and explosive. This is Raheem Sanders. Raheem Sanders looked like a load to bring down. He had 15 touchdowns last season at South Carolina.
Because of a blitzing linebacker knocks the hell out of you, you don't want to land in the quarterback's lap.
11 touchdowns, 13 total. Yeah, he's a load to bring down. 2 years ago, 2022, he ran for 1,500 yards and 12 total touchdowns. He is 6 foot 230.
Yeah.
Yeah. Player that did not come off the field for the Red Raiders this year. I think he had like 95% of the snaps. Not a burner. You might not have the home run speed, a guy that can kind of get caught from the backside, but just super productive in between the tackles, runner, physical, stays behind his pads. And Rocket Sanders has quite a little bit to that game as well. Maybe a little bit more juice than, say, a Taj Brooks has.
Yeah, Taj Brooks, love him as a running back out of Texas Tech. Doesn't have that home run speed.
I remember you saying that in the breakdown we were doing. He does not have that home run.
Great cutback running back. Understands the blocks, smooth, can catch out of the backfield. Really like him. Think he'll be a mid-round pick.
All right, and speaking of Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt of Arizona, he will be standing by right now, the great running back with our own Monty Jill.
First of all, congratulations on your success at Arizona. What are you trying to focus on here at the East West Shrine game?
Just showing that I can compete with the best of the guys, and I'm just happy that it's a group of good guys out here, and I can show that I can compete with some of the best in the nation.
And how are you doing that? How are you showcasing to show the scouts what you got?
Just being able to be versatile, catching the ball, running the ball, being explosive, showing off my speed, just trying to be the best all-around back I can be.
And Ja'Cory, I'm watching these one-on-one drills, and you look like, I like to say, slippery. You know, you're smooth. You've got everything going for you right now when I'm watching you.
I agree.
Yeah, I just try to
look slippery.
Try to be one of the top best. I just be the best I can be.
I agree. I think Taj would be good in a two-back team. Yeah, Taj Brooks definitely more shifty than fast. Boy, does he know how to take advantage of you not tracking that inside hip and running. He gonna cut back on you.
It's just a blessing to be able to have good players and good coaches around me. So we just learning from each other every day, and that's really been good this week.
All right, thank you, Corey. Good luck out there. Go get them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Bonnie Jill. Certainly an interesting career to get to this point for Ja'Cory.
Coach K said he likes Brooks in a counter offensive scheme.
Oh, there we go. We're starting to get there. That was big.
I agree.
Did accept the invitation to this All-Star game, was with New Mexico before he made his way to Arizona.
Quick set, run your feet. Good job, 7-7.
All right, this is what it's all about. O-line versus D-line.
See what we got here.
There's big 97 Nash Hutchmaker.
I tell you what, I don't recommend D linemen run down the middle of
Nash Hutchmaker.
Cool
Big dog. Love his game. Now we got Georgia. One of Georgia's D linemen. They got two there. That's a great spin move.
75-1 early with the hands, but 90 finished the rep really well there. Good effort.
Warren Brinson.
From Georgia.
It's all about
this a dude right here from Virginia Tech.
Watch the ball.
He a problem.
This is going to be Antoine Powell Ryland.
Great set from the right tackle there.
And how about
Yeah, that was a win for the right tackle.
Ryland, but
the finish on the edge. Yep.
55. I did like the footwork there. That's going to be our offensive tackle from Georgia Tech, Jordan Williams.
Yep. Great first step, but you got to keep running those feet. We just said that. Keep running.
Yeah, the second you stop your feet, now you're putting yourself behind the 8 ball. But I think another thing here to watch, Vaj, that I always...
Jonathan Gore asking, is there anyone here that you think will do really well?
That's something that is underutilized.
A lot of them. Most of these guys are going to be NFL players.
At the college level,
a whole bunch.
What sets you apart
Yeah.
in the NFL?
Shout out Sean Merriman.
Everybody's an A1 athlete.
I can't tell you how much I respect that.
And you don't want to just shoot the same hand.
Can't tell you how much I respect it. It looks completely different today.
But now it's, high hand,
Completely
low hand.
different. Love it, love
trying
it.
to shoot for the shoulder pads and hang on.
Commentators are talking today. They are commentating. I love it. Oh, now we're getting one-on-ones. Early in the practice, we're getting competitive. Oh, yeah.
Oh, how about that route right there?
That's a good route, and the hold called route was by Keandre Lambert-Smith. These look pretty good.
Who's had himself a good week so far. And you can see the size there. Did a good job with his.
I like this. Let's get active early, man.
Tracking the ball in the air, going up and getting it.
This is a receiver from Eastern Washington. He won this rep. I ain't gonna lie. Maryland been getting killed all week.
Hey, you right, bro. He making money. You gonna say he's making money? He making money.
I respect him for going out there.
If you can't run fast, if you're a nuanced route runner, you can separate. And
this is the Syracuse tight end.
In the league, there's no such thing as wide open passes. But if you can get me a wide open pass, please.
Now they've been talking Kobe Bryant. This is Kobe Bryant team. We got one-on-ones in front of everybody. I'm the first guy out there. Here's Nick Nash, receiver out of San Jose State. Got a fade route.
Oh, man.
That's tough. Great coverage by the corner, but that's tough.
Man.
It looks easy.
Now, if you're a competitor and you top dog, everyone talking about me, I'm the first out there for one-on-ones.
Yeah, I ain't getting off the field too. Yep, you got to take me off the hill.
Let's take a look at this replay.
See this
Squeeze. That's good by 37. Squeeze. Good.
We talked about it.
That's just working on Jalen and a well-thrown football.
Oh, man.
Perfect ball beats perfect coverage every time.
Woo.
Our placement is in the corner.
I love this. Hey, shout out Sean Merriman.
I'm the opposite of that.
I said get one-on-ones in front of everybody. Let everybody see it. Let's get active.
Back to the big boys. Let's see what we got here.
All right, we got a right tackle here from Kansas.
Tyler Barron, come on. Yeah,
Tyler.
15, Johnny Walker.
Yeah, Tyler. That's a good job by him. He had a rough day yesterday, that offensive tackle. Issa Poe from Wazoo. He been looking good. That's
Ole Miss, yeah.
JJ
First step from the offensive line. I want to see hands. Quick set right here. Sit down.
Good job, big boy. Nazir Stackhouse out of Georgia.
Sometimes when you're more powerful, you don't need the other stuff. I just go right there.
Quick win. I mentioned his way a lot. Tonka Hemingway.
I'd say so far
This is Johnny Walker out of Mizzou.
D-line's definitely winning. There's some of
Good. Hey, that the offensive lineman won the early part of that rep. Johnny Walker kept. Johnny Walker is more of a speed rusher from what I've seen. He likes to be on the outside, so it's good to see him lose on the outside and then be able to work back inside.
And I'll tell you what, though, Zach, what it could be is these college players have a lot more money now, so they can hire some of these coaches to come and teach them the nuance.
Yeah, we got 0.
100%.
All right, Zach,
He's at a UTSA.
Back from UTSA, getting locked up one-on-one here. Number 11, Ja'Cory Brooks, wide receiver from.
Now again, if you top dog, ain't no way I'm letting all these reps go by and I'm not out there.
Not out there at all. Not nowhere to be found. You better not let Melo pop up before you.
Let's see what we got here.
Good feet. Press with the wrong hand. Squeeze. Good rep. No flag on that. His pad height was a little bit high during the route, but solid. Here we go. Patient. Sit down. Didn't get any hands on. It was slow to react.
Corner gave him a little bit too much room there, but it happens. It's all right.
I always love it. The wide receiver from Georgia.
Coming back.
A lot of space here, and that's probably
Oh, I thought he was gonna sit down. Good squeeze. I think that's a safety. That's safety. That's Mike Smith out of Eastern Kentucky. I like that. Love seeing safeties that can cover. What 23 did there, remember we broke down Trey Tomlinson's film. I said people get beat on that all the time because they look at the quarterback.
Right.
With eyes on the quarterback, that's what happened. Now we got Raheem Sanders going up against Chris Paul. Great coverage by Chris Paul. He had an insane amount of TFLs this season. Raheem Sanders looks very explosive as well. So that's a good rep.
Man.
I remember Ivan Pace Jr. a couple of
Crazy.
years
You watch these guys 2 days, I feel like I know everybody.
All he did is you watched him and he just made plays, but because he was undersized and he's small, and now he's an absolute freak show for the Minnesota Vikings.
Small linebackers matter, man.
Boy, they took that, boy. Look what they did.
He might have left.
Big 71.
71. He made the list yesterday. Who's that? Oh, no, he didn't. His teammate did. That's Gerard Christian.
Oregon State?
Mm-hmm. That's good by 91. He made it day one. Sean Martin out of West Virginia. Here's JJ out of Ole Miss. Yeah, he's been a problem. Oh, he's been a problem. And that's against the Oregon State offensive lineman, Joshua Gray, who's been looking good. I don't know who this is. Did they decide to put it on the roster yet?
Oh, number 50. No, he got no helmet, no nothing.
This is a linebacker from Miami, Francisco Malgoa. I love how they got this set up now. Let them put them boys out there and let them compete.
This is football, man. There's nothing better.
No, this is a dream. When we got the call yesterday,
somebody must have heard about the changes. Like, I gotta go.
Yeah, to be able to get a firsthand
I love it, man.
view at these kids, man, this is awesome.
Y'all see it, man. If y'all don't think people tapped in, if y'all don't think people that is Sean Merriman.
Salute.
Squeeze. Hey, that's a good rep.
Ooh, man, did you see how high he got out there to go get it?
Hey, now.
He got out there high to go get it.
Who was that?
Man.
Hey,
86?
That's a tight end, Joshua Simon. Oh, good Lord.
And that's a catch in the NFL. That's 2 feet in, boom, boom. Tremendous body control.
Hey, there's a lot of technology. It costs a lot of money.
The good thing is I'm not looking at it, so I won't be able.
Well, Dotson out there still putting in work.
Hey, he's been killing everybody. Watch him break. Hey, that's a good rep.
Hey, that was a good rep by the defensive back, bro.
Yeah, Corey Thornton out of Louisville. Good rep.
That was a really good rep.
Catch bad passes. Catch all the passes.
Squeeze inside.
Get down.
Oh, this is the replay. He did good. That receiver shifty, man. I tell you what.
East White, what they put in that water?
See, that's how you get practice started, man. You get competitive early. Like, let's go in and get after it. Love that.
flexible payment options.
But I got who is this? Who is Joshua Simon?
That tight end, boy, he went up. You talk about climbing?
He's only 6'4" as far as tight ends go. 6'4", 259. Had 500 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns. That's one of the higher for tight ends. Let me see if he's been at South Carolina the whole time. No, he was at Western Kentucky for 3 years. Spent last 2 years in South Carolina. Definitely watching more of him.
Athletic, yeah, boy. Hey,
you can't ignore that.
Center work, some team drills. That was Cam Miller, quarterback, North Dakota State. Finding his target, the big tight end, Joshua Simon out of South Carolina. Zach Walsh.
Kobe Bryant had to have left. He had to have left.
Lights Out Sports TV as we're broadcasting practice day 3, East-West Shrine Bowl here in
yeah. Child, let's he just ain't participating today.
And these team drills are a little more fair.
What's good, fam? What's good? What's good?
We're pass rushing. The D lineman knows, okay, I'm in full blown pass rush mode. Now I can.
T-Cal, how was the combo with Coach Prime? Congrats.
Kind of surprise you, like a
crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, there he is. Eastern Washington up the seam, wide open. He beat that Maryland DB again. But I ain't gonna lie. Seeing Coach Prime's name pop up on your phone randomly. Yeah, he get on and it wasn't like no introduction. We just talking like we know each other. First thing he said, "Why you be arguing with these folks on Twitter, dog?" First thing he said, "Why you keep arguing with these fools on Twitter, dog?" Man, Coach, and man, we just chopped it up, man. We just chopped it up.
We'll try and keep an eye on him throughout these drills, but he's playing with his college quarterback Peyton Thorne. Now Miller's in.
That's a good cut by that Arizona running back. Gained a lot of ground right there.
What about Lambert Smith is that he lines up all over the field, slot, outside, does a lot of the, whatever's offense needs from him, they can get it for him. And I think he's
Joshua Simon, boy oh boy.
Man, shout out to Lights Out, like just the
yeah. Hey, I got
this is like my gosh, boy. Shout out Lights Out, boy.
Hey, that translates always.
Night and day. Love it, man.
I feel like we're not missing nothing now.
No, we get to see everything. This is love. Cam Miller from North Dakota State back at quarterback. We got a fade out here. Ball's thrown out there. Don't like the angle. Like that breakup. I actually like 34 from Delaware. We saw him have some good reps yesterday. Don't like the angle from that safety. He didn't take the right angle to the ball. Had the ball been led a little bit more, he would have outran the safety in the corner.
Oh, I see. So the safety should have been running on top of the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Looked like he almost undercut him.
D-line presence as we
appreciate it, man.
Saw in the one-on-ones there. That's what I'm saying, man. It's unfair for us offensive linemen. Yes, I said us. It's unfair for us offense. I get to punch you back a little bit.
Hey, Coach K, I never wavered.
Now,
set up Rocket Sanders, the running back from South Carolina, next to him. They'll give it to Sanders. He works off that right side.
He's a sleeper, man. I like him a lot. I like the way he runs.
Deeper into the week. Yeah. You always notice with these games, especially when the pads are on, they start getting annoyed of each other. Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to start hitting somebody now.
Yeah. We don't want to see fights, but we do want to see chipping.
Y'all funny. Competition. Now, I will say, Coach K, just because I want to clarify, I don't have a problem with a corner leaving early. As like North Carolina, Elijah Huzzy, but I saw him calling out the best receiver there.
Right. Yeah.
Saying, I want you.
Good play by the defense.
You doing that?
Iron sharpen irons. Yeah.
There's a lot of length that word.
Out of here. I ain't see Kobe Bryant call out Eastern Washington, who've been cooking everybody.
Nor San Jose's
Nick
receiver. Yeah.
I've seen that a few times.
Nah. Here we go. Yeah, fam. I'm not coaching no more, man.
Columbia dropped that.
Yeah, they
fumbled that bag.
They gave the job to Sammy Coates. They didn't even reach back out to me. Yet Division I Power 4 conference team reached out to me. crazy how that works. I'm in your own backyard, already coached these.
Your defense gave you the best performance.
Gave them the closest game they've had in the past 10 years.
Literally, you got a job offer from the opponent. Hold up.
Yeah. The team we played against tried to get me there. I want to hear something like that.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna take it because he was pressed. Yeah.
Pretty awesome getting to hear Kyle McCord there, mic'd up, some of the coaching, the play call.
I'm just film boy. I promise you, I'm just film boy.
Hey man, shout out to Lights Out, boy. Look, shout out to y'all, man. This is
night and day, man. Night and day.
We got to get Lauren to write you a review.
And Sean, if you're watching again, we can talk. We did a deal with Bleacher Report this year. Hey, you want to move stuff to there? Hey, just seeing how you operate, I respect it. If y'all ever want us to be a part of what y'all doing, don't hesitate to reach out.
This is brilliant. This is great.
When you're gonna get that remote analyst job from CU? Who knows? I am just film boy. But my brand too strong, man. Shout out Sean for recognizing real. That's love it. Love it.
Snap step. It's tough to get down.
Snap step is tough because when you're blocking, you have to turn your whole
good coverage outside. Number 23, that's Waxter out of Villanova.
So when you turn your butt, the snap turns with it. So you got
humbled, man. Humbled. My coaching style is to win. Win. But I mean, shoot, you seen I don't know if you saw on YouTube and Patreon. That's the other people love that in Patreon. I have all my practices in games with the team at Columbia, full practices. There'll be one thing to say like, oh, I led them to the closest they've been in the past 10 years. You see the practices, like you really see what I did as a coach. You watch the game, you really see me telling the player, hey, they about to run a hitch, jump it right now. And then
you took the words right about about. Walk this guy right into a pick six.
Like you can see, and I had never coached, like actually coached before. And I walked in and in 22 days, led the high school team with the worst losing streak in the history of high school football. We ended up losing by 10 points, the closest game they've had in 10 years.
Turn around and offered him a job. Hey, who's that D coordinator?
Yeah, exactly, Coach K. If you gonna go at the big dogs and you dominate them and you like, hey, there ain't nothing left here for me to do. Cool. But
hey, he got a branding key. He got you can't get he's like, I gotta go.
180, man, looks so much better, man. And this just business, but coaching. One, not being too prideful to take critique, and two, not waiting to adapt.
Mm-hmm.
He right away. Right, we'll fix it next year.
Mm-hmm.
He said, nah, hey, something's not working right. We're gonna do it now. Hey, tomorrow not promised. You don't know who watching, you don't know.
Boy, he knocked it. He knocked it. Hey, did we get a interview from a kicker, long snapper?
That tweet was so damn funny, man.
Tremendous career out of Maryland with the Chargers and of course the Buffalo Bills. That's a fun draft story as well, hearing Bill Parcells, who really wanted in that draft Sean Merriman. Then they ended up pivoting.
Yeah, people don't know who we're talking about. Sean Merriman. He's the owner of Lights Out Sports, Lights Out TV. Super NFL linebacker, like what elite NFL linebacker.
Day 3 of practice here, the East-West Shrine Bowl. Right now, we're getting a look at
that. Utmaker.
We got our quarterback Kyle McCord, who's mic'd up, looking at the defensive line getting coached up.
Let me tell you what I love about this. We have nothing to do with teams and punts and punt return and all that. But hey, give me something to do. Give me fundamentals. Right.
Appreciate you, fam. Love it. Appreciate the love. Of course.
What happened, and if some of these guys lost, he's gonna say, "Hey, you lost because."
Speak on how good you are, what you do. Did he comment on your expertise? Man, I'm not gonna say too much. But yeah, Coach Prime watches watches our breakdowns. He watches our breakdowns. Yeah. He respects my he respects it.
Number 50, who's getting coached up there.
I wonder how many of these guys.
I'm done coaching. I'm retired as a coach.
Just the size alone.
Just size alone.
He's got offered many jobs from many high schools.
I'm done coaching. What's up? What's up?
So if hey, a coaches talk to a GM, talk to the scouts, and say, all right, what are we looking for now? You got any 350-pound tackles left? And then they hit the filter on that, and it'll come up with 5 or 6 names. We go, all right, these are the guys we like. So sometimes just being humongous works in your favor.
And then the intangibles, right, as well.
All right, Coach K. Hey,
that's beautiful when it comes to the combine, the interviews.
CP knows, and CP knows that none of my critique is disrespect or from a bad place. All my critique is because I expect the absolute most out of it.
Right.
100%. And I just mentioned earlier, 19 with his size, right? How's he gonna look?
Hey, Cisco, you talking, man? You talk. Hold on.
The Cowboys day in and day out. And Mike McCarthy,
what's that chart?
The ex-coach of the Dallas Cowboys, he said you can never have so many guys.
You see what that chart has been, right? Been a little minute.
Too many, linebacker, tight end size guys.
See, it's parabola. I started trading stocks when I was 18, freshman year in college. My favorite chart, ascended triangle. And
does look like a Michigan Wolverine helmet, but it
head
is
and shoulders.
Delaware, the pride of the
that ascending triangle.
Gotta
get you every time. As soon as you get that breakout, you stop talking stocks, man.
I'm like, hold on, we lock it in. Hold up, tell me about that triangle, because when I started following that, I was like, what?
Yeah, man, that used to be shoot. When I was at Alabama A&M, that's how I paid rent.
Yeah, this is important too.
I'm rich off Facebook and Tesla, but humble. Love it. Yeah,
I already
think I'm up like 40% on Tesla.
There's Pegues and Georgia defensive lineman Warren.
Coach K said candle charts is what he used.
Yeah, and that's what he got right there, candle chart. I used to day trade, so I used to be on 1 minute I think it was 1 minute candles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only use candle charts. That's the only way to really see it. Yeah, head and shoulder. I'm telling you, like when I say I was in a bag, like
he's in the trade right now.
Make sure you hit that like button, man. Come on.
Shout out Dino.
Truth telling, but we keep it respectful, man.
Run their feet and hold on for dear life. That is your
Love
job
it.
to bend and get around those.
Options. See, I'm trying to get in the options. Little scary. Hey, man. If y'all want us to make we already got a real estate chat and Patreon.
Yeah, we got to, bro. I was gonna tell you, we gotta do like a stock chat, bro. Like, I'm talking finances.
For those that don't know, we got our Patreon. Make sure you tap into our Patreon. That's where you get private lives. We got private watch parties. Like all throughout the year, we watch every Colorado game in there. We put some on YouTube later, but it's watch with us private on there. We have private chats, mainly football, but then we did a real estate chat. Now we're going to add stocks, options, crypto, whatever type of trading chat.
Yeah, love the trading chat.
We do all of our film breakdowns. Go to Patreon first. Transfer portal breakdowns. Like we've done at least 50 transfer portal breakdowns that did not hit YouTube, won't hit YouTube. Got a lot of just great content in there, closest you'll ever get to a D1 film. So if you love football, if you love Colorado, if you like watching ball, make sure you tap into our Patreon, 3 different tiers. First DB off the board, that's a tricky question. It depends. I think Travis is going to be the first, but he may not play DB. You know, he could.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's how it is, right?
Other than that, I got Will Johnson out of Michigan.
That's what these teams will take a player that they may not like as much. But if
Westmont and Westmont, you've been gone for a minute. What's good?
Yeah.
We talked about earlier with Ivan Pace, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that running back from Arizona, he can run.
Player, but he may not have reached the the metrics that they're looking for.
Yeah, in our Patreon, we already got the real estate going. Like in Patreon, we got real estate developers. Coach K, the head of real estate in
that'll teach him how to do X, Y, Z.
in New York. Like we got
That's
we got a lot of different people on the Patreon. Like we got
it's like a whole village.
or drop him on their board based on not having those metrics.
Jeez, Cisco, that's tough. Yeah, no, I day traded when I was broke. I would day trade now, but I would do it with very, very minimal money. Day trading's a lot.
If you look at the edge player, Mike.
Yeah, Coach K, we got to chop it.
He does his job and he whoops people. So
we
you
got to chop it.
Weigh pros and cons. You may not get the metrics you want, but this dude is a dude.
I talked about it on Patreon. I got a Patreon discount.
Yeah, because he talking about he keep dropping that game in there. That knowledge.
Antoine Winfield Jr. a few years ago. He's like, man, he's a tiny guy. Like Brian, he's all around the ball, range, hits you. Sometimes I'm gonna look past the measurables. There, are you a good football player? What do you do when the pads are on?
Andrew Makuba is a small. He doesn't have the size.
Was he just talking about Kobe Bryant?
Yeah. He said IQ.
And I can't get mad. I can't get mad at the commentators. They haven't watched this game. They haven't broken down the ultimate. So if you just hear, you've been hearing everybody else talk about him, see him in some reps and the ball hit the ground and him talking, you're gonna think that. But film sprint. Kobe Bryant, welcome to come on for a film breakdown. Just tell me where I'm wrong.
Mic'd up, I should say.
There you go. Right?
Oh no. I forgot about that. It's Tesla earnings, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Coach K, money to be made this week. I just love thinking all this knowledge you guys be dropping, man. Great.
Caleb Downs could go in this draft, but he'd be up there, man. He's such a good football player. Such a good football player.
But sometimes Ben beats fundamentals.
Washington State offensive tackle, that's a pole, 76. Working on Syracuse edge, Fadil Diggs.
You got to pound that post foot or that inside foot to get back inside. Don't let these guys get inside.
Problem.
I wonder at some point if the coach will.
Nash, what he struggles with is outside of his club move, he doesn't disengage well. That's a great rep, and I think we called him out. Yes, Thomas Perry from Middlebury.
Number 62.
These are the kids that I'm rooting for out here. Middlebury, please stand up.
What school is that? What is it?
Middlebury. Where is it? I couldn't tell you.
There you go, but we know him now. 78. Here. Let's go off.
Good rep, 78.
That's a good rep, 98 too. Zeke Biggers.
In a quick set, come off the ball and be physical.
And I'm pretty sure I got Zeke Biggers in my notes.
We're pass setting.
Yes, I do.
That we're just retreating or just moving backwards. Sometimes it's
is that Tyler Barron? He just whipped.
That was Tyler Barron. That's what I.
Whipped somebody.
That's Tyler Barron, boy. That's speed.
Cooper
Middlebury. I never would have known that. Let's go.
You know what? I'm surprised none of the North Dakota State D linemen got an invite to. I have to see. Maybe one of them got an invite to a different game. I'll have to check on that.
72 Oklahoma State. Dalton.
He's been working. Hemingway. I've said your name way too many times.
Yeah.
Way too many times.
Stacking those up.
Tonka Hemingway is an awesome name for a big.
This might be Stackhouse going now, the Georgia.
Another quick set from our center, but Stackhouse is a big dude. And look, it kind of worked out. Good rep from both. But we're seeing a lot of quick sets from the center. They don't want these guys to get on them. The offense.
Shout out to East Coast Kev, man, with the super chat. He said, I don't necessarily invest in crypto, but I do trade the companies that mine crypto. Here's a freebie stock ticker. You've got my attention now, T-Cal. Kev's like in all our chats and Patreon, by the way. But hey, I'm a fan of the stock trade too. T-Cal be talking to me. He told me one day, he's like, bro, you know, how you say it? He's like, you don't have to, you make the return on the, it's how much you put in. I said, man, I've never looked at it like that.
Just quick side note, the amount of shares you have doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
The amount of money you put in is about the percentage that you gain. 10%. Tyler Barron.
Me and Tyler Barron.
10% of $1,000 is $100. It don't matter if you have 1,000 shares or 1 share. If you make 10%, you make that same profit on 1,000. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna give ground, give it slow. Don't die a quick death, a quick red.
Love it, love it,
slow.
Love it. I don't love the all cash part.
Yeah.
But
here's a big guy.
But love the rest.
Gareth Warren, number 78.
Another quick set strike with the right hand.
It's a good rep. And what he's meaning by quick setting, his offensive linemen, they can take deeper sets. Remember, I talk about them as bigger DBs. Think of it as bigger, deeper back pedals. Quick sets mean you're only going to take a couple steps and then you're going to try to engage now. So think of it more as press coverage, like aggressive press coverage would be quick set versus taking a deeper pass set.
So we're gonna take a couple steps in, boom. We're engaging now. We're not gonna
have some of the most explosiveness that we're seeing here from this edge group.
Fire off the line of scrimmage.
I'd respect it too. I wouldn't doubt he gets invited to the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
D3, love it. Here he is right there. That's D3 against Georgia. He whooping.
Yeah. I'm like, hold up, yeah. Hey, he gonna make some money. He going up.
91 Brinson from Georgia.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Man, I'm telling you, teams can make a lot of money.
Just run down the middle of people.
Make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You produced Dominic Pooney, who was a tackle that kicked into guard.
Full disclosure, what is TCAP not saying about the future of Button Prime? Will y'all become insiders? Will y'all be mainstays at practice? Full access? Who knows?
Let's watch the right tackle. Hey, go for the strike.
Good rep. And that's Georgia Tech, isn't it?
That's Georgia Tech, yep.
Jordan Williams. So
was overthinking it.
100%.
That's Johnny Walker, another good one like that.
He knows what to do. He knows what to do. Johnny Walker from Missouri. Missouri got some guys.
Yeah. There's Big East. He's so strong.
Man, that Ole Miss boy been busy.
Every day.
Been busy.
Joshua Gray from
I said that's Jordan Williams.
Wisconsin Center again.
Nothing wrong with getting whooped. That's part of the game, but get whooped slowly. Try to get a little spin in there, good rep.
And see, I like that. What I was saying about
Georgia Tech, Zeke Biggers, who's also been one of the highlights.
Virginia Tech. He's made our list twice. Antoine Powell Ryland, the defensive end who's had a great spin move that we've been able to see. What I haven't liked from him is it looks like if he loses his initial move, like it's over with.
Right.
I talked about some of the other guys, how they lose, like Johnny Walker earlier. I said he lost outside, but then he fought back inside or able to win inside. You want to see that correlates with your motor. I don't want to see you lose your first move.
Say, hey, I'm gonna lose my first move, and I'm out. Tap me out, I'm done. Like, see, keep working at it.
Yeah. So that's something that I'd be watching more on film.
It had to be the case because
Erza, this is the East team practice. West is coming up.
New deals. Only with Pep Boys, buy 3, get the 4th tire free on select Cooper, Kumo, and American Tourer tire sets. Visit your local Pep Boys today and don't miss your chance to save big.
Once again, shouts out to Lights Out Sports, man, with the broadcast. Boy, Sean Miriam, salute.
Yeah, y'all have supporters and fans out of Buffton Prime.
It's amazing.
Love it.
Continuing coverage of the East-West Shrine.
Anything y'all want to do, collaboration-wise, we would love to talk business. Love the way you operate.
Yeah, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I haven't seen him. I don't think so. Wait, is he?
Got a little bit of team action going on. We got first and second down. So let's see what everybody's.
This is good. I'm counting on you.
Nah, the West hasn't started yet. The East went first today.
I'm trying to see.
You're like, when's the one-on-ones? When are they?
All right, stocks, bonds, options, and crypto chat is live in Patreon.
All right, Kev, Coach K. Well, we about to be active in there. See, that's what you need, the community, because it reminds you, hey, I found a jewel. I found, boy, like, I'm telling you.
Are always working on
he'll be in the next group. We'll see when he gets to the next group. I'm not sure.
They know a third down is coming, fourth down is coming. They may run on a down where they would be passing just to set up for the next one. So let's see what we have in store here.
All right, Peyton Thorne going to be your quarterback here from Auburn. Rocket Sanders, 35.
Rocket Sanders.
Running back.
Who's number 50? I hope they get him on the roster, man.
Sure did. They got some 11 personnel. There's one running back.
There's a guy who's listed without a jersey number, but it says he's from Clemson.
Page number 50.
That is him, Peyton Page from Clemson, but he doesn't have a Clemson helmet.
Yeah, he just said Peyton Page.
Once upon a time, Clemson would have.
That's why I've seen it all week that he didn't have a jersey number, and I assumed that was him because that's why I assumed the other guys, but there's no Clemson helmet.
Good to see them back.
Peyton Page just said it.
Love it.
Love you too, Lord. Salute.
Come on, tap in, man. People ain't seen us on YouTube in a while.
Yeah, they thought we was gone or something.
There's Syracuse tight end with another catch. He's been making a lot of catches. I want to see more of his route running, be able to see how he separates. But homeboy from Joshua Simon, I'm watching him. We had that big jump ball.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good throw, layer throw.
Oh, yeah, Joshua Simon. Wow, yeah, that was a good throw from the Auburn quarterback.
Ole Miss linebacker Chris Paul.
4 inches on those shoes, he would have made it, but
that was Chris Paul from Ole Miss.
He's been all over the place.
He has been.
He's been making plays.
And that's our guy that we were saying, hey, a little shorter in stature and maybe noticed there, but our stock check we about to be popping, boy. So we can miss out on the game stops.
One more note on the linebacker.
Eastern Washington receiver.
There you go, doing what he do.
He was much of a cover guy. So
love it.
Also thought that, and they see some of this footage and go, "Hey, this Paul kid really can't cover in this isolated situation or whatnot." Then that'll only boost his stock.
That's true.
Pick, but that's why we're here. We're here to, talk and meet these teams and gain some ground in our draft grades.
Chris Paul Jr., whose nickname is Pooh. Both parents were nicknamed Pooh.
That's not right.
Not a Disney.
I gotta order this bathtub.
No relation to NBA player Chris Paul.
For which one?
That's important.
Yours.
That last fourplex unit.
Oh, gotcha.
He just sent me the measurements.
Gatson again, the tight end.
That's what I love about these kind of bowl game situations. Is like once you start seeing the same guy over and over again, it says something to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I might have
guys can kind of start to take
practice. Talked to Jeremiah Brown about coming on because he was talking about how he wanted to talk to people that's in real estate. I tweeted at him, reached out to me. I'd love to have him on just so other people can hear something. Now, y'all can't get the full stuff. Love that he's already thinking about real estate. And that's why I told him, like, I wish I knew in college. I know now, like, and understood how to work this real estate game. Like, I'm buying a property this week that I don't got to pay a dime out of pocket for because of relationships that I'm gonna make a lot of money off. Really quick. As a matter of fact, I put the deal in Patreon. But any of our Patreon followers wanted to get.
Ooh, he got up there and got him one. That's not.
That's something I would not do at a game like this. Like, it'll be fine, but how he has his jersey rolled up, that's Jamon Dumas Johnson, because that's really the only way that teams can identify you.
Right, I'm like, who was it?
I can see it in the backside, but can't see it in the front. Good play. That's a late throw. Late throw by quarterback, but still good. Read and react.
Arizona, who we got to catch up with earlier, Krosky Merritt, who visited with Bonnie Jill. Just a good read there to jump that route.
Hopefully, we didn't hear any bad language from Kyle there, but that's just a fantastic play from your linebacker.
Got you. That's what's up, man.
We're all right with that.
That's what's up.
Jamon Dumas Johnson.
Lauren. Timu got cabinets.
Hey, Timu got some stuff I didn't even know that they could carry.
I'm buying a gazebo from Timu. Timu, I wish y'all would send us a check. Y'all will get marketing like you've never seen before in your life. I promise you.
There he goes.
That was a hot shot right there.
Timu got a lot.
He got that out quick.
Timu, boy.
Finding his teammate Joshua Meeks. They've linked up quite a few times over the course of the season. Pretty big treat here, though, getting to hear Kyle McCord mic'd up.
Working with his guys in particular.
Love that idea of micing up Kyle McCord. Love it. Fantastic idea.
Shut out the lights out. Putting fans' experience first.
Hey, hire T-Cal. Football consultant, real estate consultant, business consultant, production consultant. Nick Nash. Nick Nash is looking good. He's making money.
Nick Nash just continues to flash. I mean,
yeah, bro. Where Kobe at? Somebody get that Kobe Nick Nash 1-on-1.
And thing with Nick Nash is
was a big name. Isaac Durendo.
I don't think he's gonna test really well. I don't expect him to run like really good 40 or anything like that. And the reason that's not a worry is because you're able to see, even with post coverage, he's able to get enough separation to make a catch like that fade route we saw. Like that's what you want to see is guys that can do that if they don't have that elite skill set. But from what I've seen, he looks like a really good route runner as well.
Cam Miller, back under center, North Dakota State.
I've been hearing that. I want to watch him some more. Okay, we got our guy from Simon from South Carolina in that tight end. Got a slice, split zone. Good cut, Raheem.
Ooh.
Good cut.
Rocket Sanders.
God, that was a great cut.
Boy, it's like
I pulled my phone out to write his name down. I done written it 3 times already. Great cut. And the explosion.
That last block from 70 seal off the linebacker.
That's a good job. I know it. People not going to notice it. RJ making safety from Clemson, not going for the fake that Raheem Sanders did downfield, staying on that near hip. Couldn't cut back against little thing. All right, so we got Virginia Tech DN right here again. Want to see how he does here.
When it comes to center play,
some of these teams want these linemen to push guys around, but the second level
45 came on blitz.
If you're doing the wide zone,
Yeah, they messed that up. They had no edge. Looked like he was running the stunt.
Is just part of the game. So you just can't be a big
Nash is faster than Puka. That'll be a lot. Oh, 4.6 speed condition. Got you.
Yeah, that's the difference between a play
hold on.
4 yards and maybe a house call.
Just more dirty.
Yes, sir. And I'll share with you. I'm getting ready to do.
Okay, that's some dirty work for you.
I don't know if y'all saw on Twitter. I spent 5 hours yesterday working 5 15-second videos for my real estate work. Somebody was in here yesterday. They said, "Hey, there's a realtor in my area who looked just like you. Who
you got a twin?"
That's me. I am a marketer. And I
was tripping.
Man, I spent so much time on my marketing. Like I'll spend days, but then that marketing will carry me. The marketing I did yesterday, that should carry me all the way through this year, maybe next year. Just that marketing. One of my favorite quotes. It's by Maya Angelou. I said it before. Do you remember what it was? I would have written you a shorter letter, but I didn't have enough time.
Oh,
one of my favorite quotes of all time, because it's so easy to just write whatever's on your mind.
Right.
But you want to make it concise, appealing, aesthetically pleasing. It's harder to tell what you want to tell in less words. And that's how I look at marketing. That's how I look at everything. Like, yes, it's easy to just do good, but if you want to make something great, if you really want to get straight to the point, make it efficient, then it takes time. It takes time.
That is tough, huh? All access sports media. That's tough.
When I used to do my real estate TikTok, I used to get paid from TikTok. Like I had brands giving me $1,000 for a 15-second video. but the videos took time.
That's how the mean
Got to
green,
fit
man. You
everything
told me
into
earlier,
to that short amount of time. It's tough.
All this nice stuff, so that means that they won some games.
But that's the difference between
built all this stuff.
being good and being great.
Yeah. Hey.
Being good and
Your
being
Monopoly card says it all.
And now the Lovelace family
good and being great, man.
Lauren said yes. Now you're talking her language.
Not usually in Great State, Texas, but it is a little chilly here today.
We got one more round of team drills here, Zach, and that might be the end of practice after that. So,
and we'll switch over, get the West team
out to the flat.
Ooh.
Now, the West team is headlined by Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders, but Shedeur will not be practicing. However, a lot of his Colorado teammates all will be. Wide receiver Will Shepard, Jimmy Horn Jr.
Yeah, this is East practice, West practice about to start.
And we've also been hearing some great things about the D linemen coming out the other side there. So I'm really excited to see what they have going on. Everybody's sending me inbox, man. Oh, Vosh, the one-on-ones. Oh, Jordan Phillips from Maryland, Vosh. Please, you have to watch it. I'm like, all right, we're definitely
good play by the DB. That was R.J. Mickens out of Clemson.
Fantastic.
Oh, they caught that.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic play by the safety. Had to be in cover 3. That's why he came down into the box.
Stand in there, make it. Pressure's coming. Man, he knows how to drop him in.
Do it to his teammate.
Great play by him. Yep, to his teammate.
Chemistry matters.
Aronde Gadsden Jr.
That it looked a little wonky, but R.J. Mickens, the safety from Clemson, tried to peel off, get a hand on the football, but it dropped right into Gadsden.
Right in the bucket. It's a good throw, layered throw. 3-man rush, got plenty of time. Go ahead, set your feet. That's a great throw on the receiver working back to the ball. He's looked really good. Added him to the list. Keandre Lambert-Smith, he's been impressive.
And those are tough throws. Like
yeah, this is the East team.
Throwing it to give your wide receiver a little bit of room, but to keep them in bounds. Those are tough throws.
Well, especially if your footwork's off.
Definitely going to watch more Kyle McCord for our draft rankings. And definitely going to watch. I think he had a game. He threw 5 interceptions. Definitely going to watch that game to see.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I can't remember who it was against. I think it was against another ranked team. Maybe Pitt. Can't remember.
5
Tyler Barron right here. Good rush, Tyler. Dropped by Nick Nash. Might have been broken up, and that's UTSA DB Zal Frazier.
That was almost a fantastic completion, man. But when coaches scream finish, that's
you could sense that you turned around and were looking at the play.
Let me see if he punched this out.
The monitor right in front of us. I didn't realize how close that was going to be. It was pretty much right there, but
he did punch it out. Good play by Zal Frazier. Good play.
They've been giving him time.
Love the finish.
Plays, and that's really the key.
Oh, I gotta finish those. Man.
I hope I didn't jinx my guy Nick Nash. I was really giving him a lot of praise, but hey,
that's a punch out. That's a part of the game.
Just one. Okay.
That's not a drop. That's a punch out. I like his pocket presence a lot. Eastern Washington receiver again, Epton Chisholm. I like his pocket presence. Like how as soon as watch Kyle McCord if we get another play. Watch how when he hits that back foot, he's automatically stepping up in the pocket. Really like
that calm that. You got that composure in that pocket.
Great Hank Stram said on NFL Films, just keep matriculating the ball down the field, boys. Just keep matriculating the ball down the field, huh?
Just meander down.
Yeah, he's looking a level above the other quarterbacks.
You know what? I'm going to turn around with you.
I'm going to look.
I kind of like getting the view here.
There you go. There's
well, you got photographic memory. McCord, 5 interceptions against Pitt.
There's a lot more.
I just felt like it was it because I felt like I expected Syracuse to win that game.
For just the general size. Boy, Pegues is a wide build from Ole Miss, the defensive tackle there, 89. See big 96 as well in the middle. Hemingway.
Shout out to Lights Out Sports again, man. Production is man. Look, Y'all on top of it.
Miller, the defensive back.
Sean Merriman, when he found a mic, he said, "Hey, we gonna get." I love him, man.
Hey, shout out.
I like this. Tyler Barron and Johnny Walker, two of the top edges. They ran a stunt right there. Catch by Nick Nash in traffic.
So he's going to run that clear out right now. We got a little bit quick.
Okay, I love this. They're doing it's called move the ball, meaning you're not stationary. You're going to score.
Okay, we're definitely situational.
Yeah, so now they're in 2-minute drill.
Placing the ball, they're moving up and down, situational stuff. And I'm looking on the clock on the far side of the field. It's 12 seconds on it. So I imagine that this is them setting up for a field goal. Maybe
you got 2 to 3 plays.
I would have liked to maybe just finish this drive. All right, looks like we're going to get our final play here.
Look, you see how he hits that back step, ball out?
Yep.
12 seconds left. You spiked it. I kind of want to see situationally how this ends.
Yeah. Can't have anything you want.
If I'm Pete Carroll, I grab McCourt and get a day one starter.
Did we try and get one more play in? And then
I like Travis Best at receiver. I think that's his best position. At corner, zone, his instincts is some of the best ever. But receiver, the clutch factor at I think he can affect the game so well at receiver. They're next, 2 different teams. Colorado players will start, shoot, probably 10, 15 minutes.
My apologies.
Maybe the West team will kick some.
Cam Miller's at quarterback, dumps off to Raheem Sanders. Rocket Sanders, that's a dope name. That is a dope name.
Yeah, it is dope. Rocket.
Do you have that ability not only
running that hurry up? They moving it. Get back and get on the ball.
You as a receiver.
Our clock is ticking with 40 seconds on it.
Got him right here. Layer throw.
Wow.
Oh, Cam.
Wow.
Oh, Cam. That's for real. That's for real.
That catch. But just dropping it in right over the linebacker in front.
Layer throw at a skinny post.
Good quarterback.
Damn.
Accuracy and touch, man. Accuracy and touch.
That's a really good throw. Watch how he drops it right over. Any post, right over 44, and the safety.
That was UCLA's Kane Medrano.
Like that.
UCLA
what's up?
Salute J Motion.
In this draft with Cole Schlesinger. Schlesinger. I said Schlesinger. It's Schlesinger. You're right. It's Schlesinger with the W. And my last name is a W. I don't know how I could leave that out.
Honestly, if Trav does play defense, I wish they try him at safety.
I like to see linebackers react.
Great.
You know, the athletic linebacker is cool, but I
morning.
The Kuechly, the Wagner, the
love this 2-minute period. Best time. Yeah, they rolling.
Those are my favorite types. And Cody Schlesinger is that type. A little roll out here. Go away.
Yeah, that was
that's Cam. He's not gonna put the ball in harm's way much.
Is right back at giving the offense fits. So
2 minutes. I ain't the best times. I tell you, nothing makes them piss me off so much. On 2-minute drill as a defense,
I think that was
you're for the most part outside leverage on everything, meaning you cannot let them get out of bounds. Right. They catch a slant and you tackle them inbounds, cool.
Right.
The amount of people that don't understand that give up out routes, give up corner routes, it is frustrating. But situational awareness is so important as a team. In order to be a successful team, you have to have great situational awareness. Hell, oh my gosh.
Oh, there was change there. See, that's one of those where
that hurts.
Yep, it's in a hurry.
I'm not talking about for anybody draft stock or anything like that. I'm talking about football, 2-minute drill.
Right. Oh, they got him hurry up, lining back up.
Struggling a little bit here on this series.
21 seconds on the clock, and it is looking rough out here.
21 seconds.
But that's why you practice it. You practice so you don't play like this.
I'll say you probably got to get to at least the 33, make it a 50-yard field goal. Yeah, you gotta make some plays.
And they're probably trying to get out of their stance a little bit early.
these interior guys normally aren't pass rushers. They're like just big body dudes and keeping linebackers clean. But hey, for the sake of the exercise that we're running today, hey, go in and get you a sack and let's see what you can do.
Well, in today's game, as pass happy as it is.
So far, I got Joshua Simon, Raheem Sanders, Thomas Perry, the Middlebury center, Tonka Hemingway out of South Carolina, Jordan Williams, Johnny Walker, Keandre Lambert Smith, and Nazir Stackhouse. I'll put Kyle McCord on here too.
Yeah.
And Nick Nash.
Running the ball again, and that's going to make D-line bigger again.
You're right, because you've started to see
good pocket presence, Cam. And a little inaccurate with the throw, but like the pocket presence.
D-line and your linebackers were like 200.
Unlimited.
You can just run the ball directly at those guys and out physical them. I think football is going to make another cycle like that.
I think you're right.
Jonathan, they're not allowed to go out after the ball. Really, that's college. Definitely the NFL in a place like this. The reason you don't go after the ball is because people will dive. You'll land on someone's ankle or knee. If you try to go after a ball on the ground in the NFL and you're not a starter, you're getting cut that day. Yeah.
What? See, learning something new.
Yeah. It's that serious. It's that serious. You a fringe guy? Out of there.
Hey, that first Super Bowl they won, running back made a big difference.
Run the ball, play defense.
Pacheco's made a big difference.
Great catch and yak.
And knowing
Cam fit that in there. That was a good throw, Cam. That was a good throw, and that's Dominic Lovett, receiver out of Georgia. He looks fast.
You could see immediately catches it, but I need to get out of bounds.
And you know Georgia's well coached in that way. 6 seconds left on the clock. And we got a replay there, and we see him hauling butt to get to the sideline to stop that clock. And he probably could have scored and just ran.
He probably could have.
Yeah, because I'm like, he could have probably got him on the immediate. Cut back.
The angle there from
Cut up.
Kentucky, but
Probably could have.
knowing the situation, get out of
Yep.
bounds. That's really what the coaches are looking for here.
Don't do that. You don't.
Good job.
The receiver's going up for a jump ball. You don't. You let him catch you. Don't collision with him. Told this story before when I was in camp with the Falcons. Hey, defense coordinator said, "Hey, you want to stay in the NFL? You stay away from the quarterback." He said, "You want to stay on this team? You stay away from number 11." That's Julio Jones. He said, "You don't even get to call him Julio." He said, "That's Mr. Jones to you." He said, "You can press him at the line of scrimmage." He said, "But downfield," he said, "when he go up for that ball," he said, "you just watch that pretty MFer catch it." He said, "You don't nowhere near him when he going up for any pass." It's not play about that. I agree. If you put him in the right offense where he doesn't have to push the ball too far downfield and can, just be efficient, dink and dunk.
So that at West Coast?
Some of the West Coast is like that. Getting the ball out early. You don't want him in too much of a vertical passing scheme. You want stuff where you're gonna have a good running back and catch out of the backfield. And a good tight end.
I was about to say, and a good tight end like that South Carolina. go get him a star.
I had a Scully to Kansas in high school and was mad. Mac Brown didn't want me at UNC. Kansas. When my mom died, Kansas wanted me to be a DB. I regret it now. Could have played with keep to lead. That's tough.
Our quarterbacks will make the right decision, not take a sack. Our O-line will protect inside out. Our snapper will get the ball to the quarterback.
Cisco could be a spot.
We're throwing it where? Out of bounds. And we got points. So I appreciate.
Man, I was just listening to what he's saying.
Only with Pep Boys.
Did we do better this year? Worse? CT&T Cal. Got to see how the spring transfer portal goes. Or can say too much on that.
Yeah,
offense is gonna have to step it up.
Way up. We cannot have that same offense from last year for sure.
Nope. Have to run the ball. Have to.
There's Marquise Williams, head coach there. East head coach Marquise Williams breaking down the squad after practice. He's been with the Atlanta Falcons now for 4 years, doing an excellent job with their special teams. course, Young Wei Koo developing nicely as their place kicker under him.
All right, high level of intensity in everything we do. So when we get to those moments, we fucking win. Pass on 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. Hey, D block on 3, D block on 1, 2, 3. You from New Jersey? He said about 2 minutes. Spot on, man. Every game.
Get my East team list out.
Yes, go ahead and smash the likes, man. Thanks, Lawrence, for the likes update. 164, 500 people in here. What's good?
Hey, y'all know right now it's 134. We got 500 people in here. We got we've been on here hour 34. That clock hit 1 hour 40 minutes. I don't know why people won't hit the like. You got to have at least 300 likes, or we're gonna pop off YouTube. We're gonna go into Patreon.
Coaching staff. I mean, you were just telling me, hey, we learned a lot.
Yeah, Jonathan.
There were certainly
is the Shrine Bowl here to help increase draft stock?
Line-wise,
yep.
We became pretty big
Shrine Bowl, Hula Bowl, and
we mentioned it earlier. These linemen, they're getting a lot more coaching than I guess they would in the past. But Duke Manyweather, who's a guru around here, O-line masterminds.
They getting ready to go next.
100%.
Yeah, we'll get back to Thomas Perry because I do want to definitely hear with Duke Manyweather, who is an absolute savage stud, who coaches up a lot of these tremendous offensive linemen across the country. But we are going to visit with.
Can we get a Sweden time zone live? I got night shift and just caught a live. All love. Salute, man. Shout out. Appreciate you all the way from Sweden.
Over to Auburn.
Yep.
And he now is
see you and about to start.
Your third practice. Have you been reading the defenses differently?
Perfect time for interview. Perfect.
Yeah. Once again, shout out to Lights Out. Boy, yo, Lights Out today. Sure.
So not too much different, but taking advantage every day.
What are the focus that you're having right now being here at the Swiss Shrine Bowl?
Just getting better each and every day, learning the installs fast, going out here, taking it from the meeting room to the field, just competing at a high level versus some of the top competition in the country.
What are some of the takeaways from lessons that you have learned while being here?
Kind of the lessons I've been learning all college, move on to the next play. It hasn't been perfect, but like I say, competing against guys that's on the same level as
this is Auburn receiver Keandre Lambert Smith. Looking really good.
Auburn is someone influential, teammate, coach, parent that's really supportive
and
helped you throughout this
journey. Definitely Patreon.
Obviously, the people in my corner back home. You got my high school head coach, Drew McCann. You got my uncles, and then obviously going to
Jeremiah said the one to know about your real estate class, bro.
No Colorado players and
still got a relationship with the guys, even though I don't play no more. So big credit to them.
All right, thanks so much for your time. Good luck. Back to you.
Keandre Lambert Smith, second team.
Where am I to miss it? Depends what you're talking about with real estate. For wholesale real estate, I do teach.
And we're about to hear from Gareth
in this individual classes. It's like one-on-one. Try to get a class that's not one-on-one that lower price. But yeah, I do wholesale classes. And for real estate agents, I've done mentorship. They don't listen to me. And then I just saw a stat yesterday.
Hey, your dad,
74% of realtors last year didn't sell a home.
Kind of advice or insight?
74%.
He's been there.
And
yeah, absolutely. I mean, the biggest thing is just be who
you
are.
It was like
true to yourself. I mean, the scouts know everything.
It was another. There was super low percentage sold more than 2.
Something where
like real estate is it's a grind.
Kind of having those connections already, seeing these scouts here, being able to talk to them, it's been a cool experience.
They can email me.
How did you prep coming into this week before you got here?
It's a direct class. It's one-on-one. So I do in the wholesale class is like we do one-on-one meetings.
Knowing what type of questions,
and then
figure out what type of questions.
I basically walk you through your first deal.
I mean, really just kind of know.
I have contracts you can potentially use, but depends what state you're in if you're able to do it.
Kind of compartmentalize that.
some people I've partnered with people that I've taught,
all that.
and
being where my feet
they've
at,
done
that's the
cold
biggest
calling
thing in
stuff
control
for me
your
in
game. So,
Alabama.
I mean, don't worry
Get
about
the house under
that stuff.
contract.
Obviously,
I
there's a lot of
close the
people
deal.
doing
We go
every single
50-50.
day, and some people might be worrying about that. But
You
just
can use the
be where your
Buffton
feet at,
Prime
control what you can
at
control. You can't control their opinion on you. You can go out there and just do the best you can.
BufftonPrime@gmail.com or
Excellent. Okay.
TerayCallaway.com.
Thank you, Bonnie. Keeping our head on our swivel here. Never sure who you're going to get there. That was Carson Bruner visiting with Bonnie Jill, and Bonnie's doing an excellent job just scooping up whoever she can over there. 6'2", 226, linebacker out of Washington, third team All Big Ten this past year with the Huskies. So he led the team with 104 tackles this year, and we've got ourselves a little highlight package from today's East Player Practice.
I hope there's some offensive line.
Shout out the lights out.
Big ugly highlights. How could you not?
Shout out Tucson, man. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Appreciate you being locked in. Y'all better get the likes up, though. We need 300 likes, y'all. Come on, we got 471 people in here. Can we get to 300 likes? And fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
But they're coming out here, small school guy who's competing with South Carolina, with Clemson, with Georgia, and is winning those battles. And I think for him, understanding leverage, understanding the body positioning, good anchor, quick hands. How can I go ahead and counter? You saw a lot of good things.
Absolutely.
He's being coached by one of the
Day 2. This is day 3 right now.
Yeah.
Day 2 was good.
Always take these guys from these small schools or some of these bigger schools.
Sit down. There you go. There you go. There you go. Get to it.
Okay, well, there's some warts here. There's some
Got that.
here, and
I
clean
don't think
those
we
guys
saw that
up
one.
right before the
Corey
process.
Brooks.
Got some O-line.
Got on Zar Frazier.
Right here. Got
I like
some,
Zar Frazier.
Got some wide receiver DB stuff here. We had a pretty good first. That catch was ridiculous.
Joshua Simon, and then this was a tremendous route, and then go high point the football here. Excellent job from Eastern Washington's
Where
Edward Chisholm,
is?
who had a fantastic day as well. And it's Thomas Perry. I think I said Josh.
Honking him, man. South Carolina all over this
I want to give him
list.
the respect he deserves. Good day of practice for Kyle McCord.
Number 19, we saw him a lot. Gadsden from Syracuse. I really want to see how he.
Here's our guy.
Special teams matters.
Sure does. He certainly can make the team that way. Here's those 1v1s.
I got there.
There he is. When you can see,
yeah, he was.
That dude's gonna make it. Yep. Nick Nash, who had an excellent day, probably wants that one pass by us here near the end zone. That one drop.
Yeah, he wants that back.
Nah, I got punched out. That's not a drop. I ain't gonna let you put a drop on him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you put a drop on him.
Kentucky guy.
Good play by the DB.
Jamin Dumas Johnson.
That cut, boy. That cut.
And then maybe the best throw of the day from Miller in between levels there.
Yeah.
It's a good throw.
Overall, really productive practice here from the East squad. I'm excited.
Best practice so far.
Team here coming up with Shane Bowen, their head coach.
I hope that is
Sadia Munford said, T-Cow, I wholesale in Georgia. Are you only in the Alabama market? I'd love to work with you on any deal.
Yeah, I'm in the just in the Alabama market, mainly North Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama area.
Taj Brooks. How
But we could definitely do that.
Jackson, the running back from Arkansas, who I got a soft spot for. I certainly had the opportunity to cover a lot of Texas high school football.
Yep. CU players out there warming up.
Who was a stud locally, quarterback at Duncanville.
Somebody said that the other day.
Was a big-time recruit, went to the University
Quentin Jackson.
of Texas.
Yeah.
Before transferring to Utah, where he switched from quarterback to running back, and then last year went to Arkansas, led them in rushing. Let's get some jugs machine work, shall we?
Pretty good stories on these teams. It's just a lot of names that you recognize.
Shout out to Cam.
We're just learning these, just going through the process. Zay Alexander from LSU, he's probably going to be a top 100 guy, and it's just unfortunate.
That's wild, bro, to hear him say that, because we was watching Zay the first 2 days. It's like, wow.
It's just great for us.
Boy, school names, boy.
Because they get to be, maybe top 50 guys or so. But you want to see the best. You want to see the best of the best. And I think he's definitely one of them.
I wonder. I imagine it's got to be difficult for some of those guys as well, like the Shador, the ultimate competitors. It's like, hey, you get a lot of your agents, your coaches. You almost during this process, you're put under such a microscope, and you're going to be nitpicked at every turn. So I can understand, like, hey, maybe we don't want you to practice. You're going to get some looks, down the road when you're pro day at the combine, but. I know some of these guys, especially once they get into a competitive environment like this, they're like, you know what? Screw that advice. Let me go ahead and put the pads on.
I almost put your comment up earlier until I read it right.
First off, the 1, 2, or 3 overall pick, and you still want to come out and just compete. And
man, it ain't luck, man. They got the touch of the league. They got the touch of the league. But you know what, man? Look. Look. Sometimes you just got to be the bully. You got to be the villain. I'm with it. We're going to roll.
Top 3 or something.
Oh, yeah. That opportunity will come. And, having studied Shador, that's a guy you talk about just the gift of being able to create. When plays break down,
it was good.
Thing I think that we've noted with the quarterbacks is touch passes. A catchable football. Shador Sanders might have the most catchable ball, I think, of any of the quarterbacks in this class.
And tough. Like, we saw him take a lot of hits as that Colorado offensive line kind of
flying high, Benny. Flying high.
2 years or so, he's taking a lot of hits, man. He just keeps getting up.
What? Is it Elijah Roberts, SMU?
Yeah.
New year, new deals. Only with Pep Boys, buy 3, get the 4th tire free on select Cooper, Kumo, and American Tourer tire sets. Visit your local Pep Boys today and don't miss your chance to save big.
Welcome. Well, you missed the East practice. The West is stretching and warming up. They're going to get ready to start their practice. Team West is where the CU players are, if you're a CU fan.
Yep.
LeJohntay, underdog, Green, Western. Boy, look. LeJohntay different. I think the league know who he is. I just need him not to go to Washington.
We just got done watching the East squad go ahead and practice, which was a lot of fun.
Shout out Shiloh Sanders
players
in there.
Certainly making the most of their opportunity, the one-on-ones.
Working on field goal blocking. Huh?
Oh, we just can't get enough of that. The wide receivers battling with the DBs, some of the linebackers as well. Chris Paul was highlighted from Ole Miss, number 27. So a lot of fun as a lot of these players every day. Some of them, hey, maybe they just flash on day 3.
I wonder who's going to be mic'd up on this one.
Improve throughout the process. But a few of these guys, some of the names that we had heard coming in, like Nick Nash.
You say you can see LeJohntay on Tampa Bay?
Stackhouse. Certainly Kyle McCord's been turning heads, is the best quarterback here.
Boy, do not put LeJohntay with Sean McVay. Lord.
Overall, some guys.
All right, because they talk about Cooper. We're highlighting some Cooper Kupp might be getting traded out of there.
Offensive lineman from middle was really good.
Mm-hmm. He said he wants to continue playing, but they decreased his role in the offense in LA.
Yeah, I'm interested in how that happened. Like, that's such a big.
It is Shador.
They really decreased his role.
On the West squad, but
like that's night and day.
So I'd imagine Ethan Garbers from UCLA. Maybe.
Yeah,
most likely.
Oh, Cisco said Kupp won't restructure, so they started reducing his role. Nasty work, boy. There's so much more than football.
Yeah. I'll tell you, and Brady Cook was banged up this past year at Mizzou, and it certainly impacted their football team. It really impacted Luther Burden, because that's a guy who, I mean, he's a monster. But you could see 2 years ago the tape on him.
Giants running back Tyrone Tracy.
I got to see if the likes are right. Make sure we're not.
But outside of
course, hold on.
I'm just
really
right about the D line stuff.
Hey,
going to get us.
God is my witness. I'm so serious. We got almost 500 people in here. We are at
for the West team are going to go
255 likes.
for the D lineman. Please don't miss
Just so it's clear, you guys got 60 seconds to get to 300, or we are moving this to
Patreon. Oh man, I thought you guys got us to 300.
You too. I didn't look. This is 149.13, and I hope somebody thinks I'm joking. We're not at least.
Boy, if they don't know who you are by now, they're about to find out.
26 at running back as well out of Cincinnati.
I promise. Not gonna be no theme music, nothing. You're just gonna see us just disappear.
Smuggles, like, yeah.
Getting ready for the team stuff later on.
I mean, it's just hard.
Everybody's favorite, the one-on-ones is
coming. Yeah.
25 minutes.
You BJ. Salute.
23 seconds left. 23 seconds. Yeah, nope.
If you're a draft fan, if you love football, like
what y'all doing, man? What's good?
And East-West Shrine Bowl practice here in Denton, the beautiful Lovelace family facility at the University of North Texas. And our outstanding
so many people watching.
Shout out to Sherman for setting all this up, and Eric Gelko.
They shall say, like it up.
We're at 306. That's still not enough. We were supposed to be at 300 a while ago.
Facts. Bryce said one more. Oh, you was in here, didn't even like the video. Come on, man. Ripper, like, we got it.
Here in DFW, but you know, that's
hey, you're gonna have to watch somewhere else, because if we don't have the likes aren't for us to say, oh, we got this amount of likes. That's for the algorithm that pushes out. That's how more people get to see our channel. We've been in here for almost 2 hours with 500 people in.
We'll definitely see how this
it's not 500 people. It's way more than 500 people. We just at one every period of time have had 500 people. There could have been 5,000 different people that I've already watched, and only 200 likes. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's wow.
Crazy.
Decepticon being villainous. Chris the Bonnet Man, what's good? Getting ready to watch the West.
Red zone early. We got Brady Cook at quarterback. The handoff.
I've mentioned Taj Brooks.
I think it's just a jog through. Are they doing it more in red zone?
Yeah, he's a big running back, but also has just a giant back. I mean, those the delts for days there for Phil Maffa. Taj Brooks is a little bit more of a compact build, but you talk about the base. He knows the technique when it comes to pass protection.
Will Shepard.
In Jackson, I'd be fascinated to watch some of that as well, because I mentioned former quarterback. This is really his third year. You see him there, 22 at Arkansas. Spent his first time in college at Texas, then transferred to Utah, where he made the switch from quarterback to running back. So relatively new to that position, has always been an outstanding runner.
Facts, Kev. Facts, man. The likes need to continue to go. I mean, it's still 500 people here. Yeah, come on, get the likes up.
In pass protection, because that's something they've got to learn as well.
Got a little bit of 11 personnel here, passing into the end zone there. They're just getting ready for the big team drill now.
Oh, yeah.
They just jogging it out, getting ready for the
big team drill. Boy, shout out the Lights Out again on the production, man.
Up and down past season for the Tigers, but certainly
salute Sean Marion, man. Salute. Heck of a job. Heck of a job.
Ohio State. And just
I'm excited for this practice,
results that they wanted this year. The health, the big issue for Cook, but he's right there with Kyle McCord. You talk about that next tier of quarterbacks. Some of these teams that value and hey, I mean, just because we've seen that Brock Purdy lately is a tremendous example of that. Aiden O'Connell,
the smart processy guy.
Yeah, I mean, and guys that can end up starting at this next level when given an opportunity.
Going into the end zone here, got some red zone stuff. I really want to see later on in the one-on-ones there. I'm just really excited to see how these guys make changes and adjustments on the fly. Last time we noticed that the
oh wow, they're going straight to the red zone.
Yeah, it looks like they're still doing jog through. There's Shiloh Sanders up top at safety.
You start to see it come together a little
yeah,
bit.
it's just jog through. They're not attacking off right now.
Competitive, you could give it to the defense if you want to. Quarterbacks had to overcome a little bit of pressure there.
Get those likes up.
I just want to see
facts.
All the changes.
Oh, Baylor's back.
Because we're
6'8" D lineman from Baylor.
Okay, yeah,
a lot of good offensive linemen in this
tweaked the
group as
injury or
well.
something.
Guys like Jack Conley, part of this. Gus Hartwig, Nash Jones, Drew Kendall, Timothy McKay.
New year, new deals. Only with Pep Boys, buy 3, get the 4th tire free on select Cooper, Kumo, and American Tourer tire sets. Visit your local Pep Boys today and don't miss your chance to save big.
All right, looks like we're getting rolling now.
Yeah, 6'8". Him and the Rutgers offensive lineman. It's like 6'7", I think, for Rutgers.
I assume that they're there. I can see. I think maybe that's Cam and that's Cam and Shiloh. I think I see another Colorado receiver over there to the right. It's hard to see from here. Who's there? Don't believe any Ohio State player.
Texas, the pride, the Mean Green, the University of North Texas here at the Lovelace.
Oh, Des said he saw them all.
Facilities here, the indoor at UNT as we get set.
Shout out, Devin. What's good? No, we locked in. CU players about to see what they gonna do.
Good, fam. What's good? What's good?
Very, very eventful. We'll hear from Shane Bowen, the head coach of this West squad, in a little while. Jordan Phillips also queued up to visit with us.
Beam,
number 8 on that West squad, who's been turning heads so far all week long.
Kylo,
Bonnie Jill Laughlin,
Woodton,
BJ
Simmons,
out there working the sideline, one of the best in the business.
the Arizona State.
Here. Oh, and we've got Bonnie Jill.
Yes. Hey, Coach. Thank you so much for joining me. So you have a unique perspective of developing these defenses. How is that coming to play during this week at the East Coast Shrine Bowl?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for us is just getting these guys acclimated to kind of how the league works, the things they're going to see. I mean, we're pretty basic in what we're able to call this week. So, I mean, that probably helps. We can dive in a little bit more.
That's what it's sounding like, man. That's what it's sounding like.
On the few calls that we do have. But it's been good. They've been taking it in stride. They're learning every day.
Got a green dot.
Hopefully today's a little bit better yesterday.
That'd be
Tomorrow's
dope.
a little bit better today, and they're ready to go on Thursday night.
Really dope.
So HC here,
but we got the graphics.
As a defensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
I started working on it yesterday, but it's
working.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing, and we talked to our guys about it in New York, is just the effort they play with. Like, we want to see them fly around. We want to see them knowing what to do, being able to
like Jonte right there. And
do our best.
Jimmy. Yeah, that's Jonte and Jimmy right there, scratching.
Right, so they can go put their best foot forward, but effort, finding ways to attack the ball.
They added my dog.
And ultimately,
appreciate you, Cisco.
Able to go execute.
Jacob Robinson out of BYU, number 0.
That comes into play.
Dude, that's my dog.
Being able to not make the same mistake twice.
Love it.
Make a new mistake. We'll coach that, but being able to learn from the mistakes you do make.
They had to set the gun. Shiloh didn't measure
here, especially with the time frame we're in right now. But making new mistake.
He was responding to someone else
that we messed up. And be able to progress.
Thanks so much, Coach, for your time.
Appreciate it.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, BJ. There she is, Bonnie Jill, hanging out with Shane Bowen, the Giants defensive coordinator. Came over from the Tennessee Titans, was the defensive coordinator there under Mike Vrabel, led them to the top-ranked rush defense in the entire NFL in that 2022 season. You saw the improvements already in just year 1 in New York under that Giants defense as they continue to look to improve. Of course, the Giants will be picking very high.
This is my first time seeing one of the reps from Kobe Bryant yesterday. The one where it looked like he might have got that pick.
Sanders. Cam Ward will be another quarterback I'm sure that they're going to be talking to. But
did not look.
I know their general manager made some headlines last week, and we're not going to
the wrong way.
Could that be
and
a Travis Hunter,
long arm,
a teammate of Sanders, who's been out here and a teammate of several Colorado Buffaloes?
Checking out some of the one-on-ones they posted.
On that West roster, I
yeah,
Chisholm
from Eastern Washington is making a lot of money.
Back, Shador's brother, Jimmy Horn Jr., out wide receiver, along with
yeah, Devin. That was still a bad rep. Late throw in holding.
Yeah, and I didn't want to go that, but yeah.
Well, it's draft, man. This is going to be a fun one. I think so much uncertainty at the top. Where do these quarterbacks
Not even up there.
How do these teams
Yeah, the footwork was it did not look good.
And then you want to pass.
Yeah, they pushing. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And that goes back to if you really watch this, I've said since forever, watching one-on-ones of players and watching film of players, I don't care as much about the result as the rest. Because you can get lucky and get results and then interceptions, pass breakups. But what is consistent is there's Bucky right there. But what's consistent is the feet at press, down the field, getting out your breaks. That's going to come.
Right.
Look at a small sample size. Yeah, somebody can get lucky with a few PBUs, but then let's get it to 100. The person with the better technique is going to be way more successful over a larger sample size than the person that's getting lucky now and then.
As the game will be at AT&T Stadium this coming Friday, and the practices over the course of the 3 days. I mean, quite the NFL contingent.
And hey, that may have been the advice he got.
Scouts.
Can't blame him for it.
Here I saw SMU's contingent.
I said I hope North Carolina corner DB doesn't practice today, but mainly because he had got injured yesterday.
Right.
And then he's been calling out the best receivers. Deontay Weston has been in hip hop. They were battling yesterday. Plus,
maybe I'm wrong on this.
The other football, yeah. I'm pardon me on
butchering this terribly, Box. That could be on me.
Let me see if I can find out if he's still there.
But that's still, even if necessarily, hey, I don't get to start off my dream of the NFL.
Sure.
That's another league that I can go to. And then we've seen several. Brandon Aubrey, Devontae Turpin, right? I mean, the list goes on. That's just specifically from the Cowboys.
Coach K, my players tired of hearing me yell constantly. Everything is a rep. I don't care about the results. Salute, Coach K.
Elijah Huzzy hyperextended his knee. He's done. He's fine. He's done.
And we're also going to have the East-West Shrine Bowl Hall of Fame inductees. How about Eddie George and Andrew Whitworth that are going to be put into the Hall of Fame? Eddie George was a 1996 Shrine Bowl participant, 25 Heisman winner at Ohio State. Was taken 13th overall in the first round by, at that time, the Houston.
You're going to see
phenomenal NFL
Deontay Weston getting a lot more loose today.
Super Bowl champion, second round pick, 55th overall. In 2006 by the Bengals.
Hey, he did put great work in on film. That UNC boy, if you take Kobe over him, Lord.
Fantastic names on.
Personally, I genuinely can't tell you one rep where I say, yeah, Kobe, like it was a clutch rep. Got this leverage.
It's gonna last another 5 or 6 minutes, but they're gonna jump
had smooth break, smooth transition in broken pass. They're not one that I saw yet. There may be some out there, but one I saw.
We're loosening up here. This is dynamic, baby. This isn't just your general.
I'm not sure why Colorado decided to send their players to the Shrine instead of the Senior Bowl. The Senior Bowl has been bigger.
Antoine Wells Jr., one of the wide receivers on this West squad, a guy that I'm definitely going to be.
Mr. Roberts, SMU. You don't know, you go know.
Yeah, he's been a lot.
Top 100 every year, and of course
he's
got
been a lot.
The Beast, which is a draft Bible from
That's Ahmed out of Boise State, Tyler Batty out of BYU, Garmin out of Baylor.
Had an injury, came back to South Carolina, but that's a receiver that
Jack Conley out of BC, Chandler Martin out of Memphis.
In practice today.
Is that Jacob Robinson? That's Jacob Robinson right there out of BYU.
72, Holland Pierce, the tackle from Rutgers. He is humongous. Also, I got a chance to see
he's for real. I expect him to look like North Carolina DB did.
Wow. Let's get to these one-on-ones. Wow.
Big dog CJ West out of Indiana.
He's been having a heck of a practices.
Where else can they
There's Jimmy Horn and is that Taj Brooks? No, that's Corey Connor. I'm about to say, hold on.
We do this. We watch film and we talk draft. And I got a big board that I have out. You guys can kind of, follow along with what I do there. And Zach, the great thing about what we do is we're not just putting out the opinion, like we're showing our work that we've done, and we get in front of these cameras, man. You can't lie and BS your way through a lot of this stuff, man. We even make appearances on the Dallas Cowboys.com draft show. We also do some great
I
work.
think this is. I think I know who this is.
Oh, it is. So shouts out to them. But we try to do our homework and we try to give you
I think
guys
this is
the best analysis that we
Mark
can
Lombardi.
So me and Zach are very much so true to this.
We had a conversation on Twitter years ago, or not on Twitter, at TikTok. But I had
skip the draft show. I'm going to come back to you. Because I don't want to miss practice. And
Did you
escape
escape unblocked?
I'm trying to convince you to bail on the draft.
I don't think he blocked me. It was about a targeting call.
Hey, there was a show last year. Nick Harris, who's now with the Fort Worth Star.
Yeah, I remember. I don't forget
Him
nothing.
and I just did it. They'll be okay for an hour. They'll be all right. I just want to sprinkle it out there. You do you, baby.
You spoiled.
But
you spoiled.
I want you back. I want you back. I am spoiled.
I love how UNC has been saying Cam Sim and Craig as first round tape. I wish people actually access to all 4 years of his tape. I mean, he played almost every snap of his career. This year is better than any other tape that I've seen him. All I need to see is this year's tape.
I just hope that we're giving all the viewers a good show. Everybody behind the scenes.
Cal, 2 questions: is Cam Ward the first quarterback off the board, and who is your CB1 in this year's draft? I don't know who's going to be first off the board, which quarterback teams prefer, or anything like that. Somebody asked us if we're going to do like a mock draft. We won't. I don't know enough about the NFL teams and the exact schemes to say. And I'm just not a fan of the mock drafts. I'd rather just be rankings of who the players are. Because when you're doing mock drafts, like, rankings in general is subjective, but that's extremely. It's not even just subjective. That's speculation. You're speculating what these teams are going to choose and so forth. My CB1 for this year's draft is Will Johnson out of Michigan.
Watching some Will Johnson highlights, man, boy.
Coach got the ball stick, and we're just working on getting off the ball. BGO, ball get off matters. And as we look to our right, we just
Coach Prime played in the Hula Bowl. That doesn't sound right.
Working on knee bend out there, so
at all.
Work all over the place.
Looks like we got a couple of Boston College.
Pretty sure the Hula Bowl is brand new.
Kids, you can always see that helmet.
Oh, they had some earlier ones. They stopped in 2008.
Though that's also something you can hear.
He may have played in it.
You hear the difference with power.
Yeah, because it has never been around since I've been
batting practice. I was always told
anywhere near the process. They stopped in 08 and then joined back in 2020.
The guys that are going to end up being major leaguers, by the way.
I'm surprised Coach Prime played in a bowl.
You can tell
like
the strength and the power difference when these guys go ahead.
He didn't even do the full combine.
Yeah, was you told me that story? Someone said, "Hey, everybody say what number? Maybe it was in his book. What pick you got? Oh, nah, I ain't going that late. Don't worry about it."
He said that a lot. Yeah, yeah. I'd be surprised if he played in a bowl. Oh, it does say 1989. That shocks me.
So apologies to
that shocks me.
It's okay, as long as we can see him. We're gonna learn his name on the fly.
I don't know why he would be playing in a postseason bowl game. He said he wanted to see Hawaii.
Prime.
I forgot BJ Green plays the Hula Bowl. That is crazy.
Super consistent over there.
Yeah, he got MVP. He said he could not wait to get to Hawaii to dominate the comp. That's crazy. Because he knew he was a top pick.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Nah, Coach Prime didn't do the full combine when he was in college. He ran that 40 and bounce. He didn't do it. At least that's the legend.
Ran that 40. That was it.
I'm saying I'm not doing no bowl games, no nothing. Like Travis isn't doing anything. I doubt Travis does the combine. It would serve him no benefit to do the
right.
Like that'd be.
There's a bunch of media here too.
He could only hurt his draft stock. Like he'll be at the combine. He'll go there and do interviews.
If they've seen anything, just any.
I doubt Shador tests as well.
I saw Brett Coleman over there, but he was talking to 9 people. He's a star.
I saw that, man.
Yeah, if
That's
anybody
hilarious.
is streaming by
That's
chance and watching us on Lights Out and you're here and you just want to pop over to our area, let us know. We'll
Yeah, that's it.
definitely love to
Interviews and measurements.
converse and chat with you.
Chop it up with you and gather some information for our
No.
viewers.
Facts. Yeah.
I could be wrong, Zach, but it just seems
Liked him a lot. This is Cam Horsley out of Boston College. Boston College has some guys.
I agree with you 100%. Offensive linemen as well.
Yeah.
0%.
That's probably why off the record I heard one scout come by.
Travis has no reason to do the 40.
West squad's gonna have
0%. There's nothing he can run that's gonna help him.
Right. Right, because if it doesn't, it's nothing he can run that's gonna help him. So he's irrelevant.
In some top 100.
My best shuttle
number 91
was a 3.9, but I was more consistently 4.0s, 4.1s in the shuttle.
Good looking at you.
Is Will Shepard working on red zone routes?
So it's going to be Ahmed Hassanin.
I said that.
Ahmed
Hassanin
from the Boise State Broncos, your edge number 91.
Boise State.
Look at some of these wide receivers.
It looked good. LeJounte was competing with who I think has been the best DB
Colorado wide receivers here. We got some Ole Miss work here.
at the Shrine Bowl, period.
That we know, and I want to see them really compete. There we go. Really compete.
And the tight ends, baby.
Compete and separate yourself a little bit.
It was the bowl. That's crazy. Shrine's been around for a long time too. I don't know when the Senior Bowl started.
Jalen Conyers, who my brother-in-law, I gotta say, writes for the Texas Tech beat. He said, "Hey, pay attention."
Let me tell you something about Towson. I didn't know Towson existed, but I watched Charles Grant, the left tackle from William and Mary. So he, I've just been watching him.
Oh, Senior Bowl's been around.
William and Mary played Towson, then Towson would go on.
Since
you can kind of notice
1950. They've
been
around.
Appreciate it.
What was your name, sir? Hey, what's up, Coach?
David Coon.
Guys, absolutely, man. Coach Cooney's going to be our body.
Yeah, BCO linemen look good.
To make sure nobody runs into it.
Representing the U. Nobody
Mm-hmm.
the U.
North Carolina.
They got some players coming out also.
Jabbar
Do you believe Shador runs it? No,
local
not.
Kid that I had the pleasure of covering in high school.
Yeah, in the shuttle, there's a lot of technique to it.
I haven't been doing it for a few years.
A lot of
So this is
technique.
kind of the last wave of the guys.
How many subs to get TK out to post a 40-yard? I got one from a couple years ago.
And I do believe selfishly.
That one from a couple years ago.
Viewers from across the country.
Running a 4.5 a couple years ago.
And that box jump, I'm telling you, man, boy.
We are very, very
That box jump is still crazy.
Duncanville, Allen, DeSoto, South Oak Cliff, Cedar Hill. The list goes on.
Shout out Agent David.
High school is my.
Hey, I gotta run and do something real quick. CT, let me know when. Text me when
it's not
one-on-ones come back on.
Okay.
School here locally. My alma mater, Plano Senior High.
We want 25 TK.
We fell off, but at one point we were pretty darn loaded.
Can't hear you, bro.
This West team.
Yeah, they just a little
Athletic freak today. Today.
From Indiana. I heard some people telling me that we need
Jumping off vertical today.
you can be big or slow or like athletic and small. It looks like this team has the big athletic guy.
That's your call right there, Coach K. 4748.
That's big. That's big 99. Jared Harrison Hunt at SMU. That's your boy from SMU you're talking about. Yeah, I know our friends in the truck were saying, hey, I mean, you've been able
I believe the actual game is on Friday.
Just the speed, the tempo in which the West team works.
Just a little more clean with this team.
Just a little bit more pop.
And there's Coach Prime walking behind us here, Zach Woolchuck, in the far end zone here. If they can get a shot on us. What's going on, Coach?
How we doing? Always just dripping with swag, Coach Prime.
He was this close to being a Dallas Cowboy. We missed out.
What it do?
Yeah,
Coach Brown there too.
Oh, they are okay right now. So if we can move you out where you're going to get hit, I guarantee. We will stand up. and move up.
They are coming.
What it do? Salute.
It's all right.
They are coming. We got to move on the fly a little bit. They're moving right at our corner. So
cheers. Let's go. All right, we're going to turn around and watch this.
And I assume it's because they're throwing corner routes directly at us. So.
Yeah. Now I can't really move the table, unfortunately, but this is what we do, like live
streaming. What?
Catch along the boundary there.
Yeah. We'll be tuned in. We're good to go. Looking at my monitor. Yeah, we'll be ready.
UNLV wide receiver Ricky White, number 11, who made that catch. Oh, good route.
101s, all right.
Just because the ball was behind him there. That's Ole Miss wide receiver. That's my guy, Antoine Wells.
Antoine Wells.
Transfer from South Carolina.
Trying to definitely work his way into the top 100 there. Tight ends got a little bit of size on them.
Man, look at Cam.
Size players today. Caden Prescorn there from Ole Miss, 86. I definitely imagine that he's going to be in the teams drills later.
Max Brosmer, quarterback from Minnesota, getting the work here. I don't know if the feet got down on that catch. That was Jimmy Horn Jr., but you can see Jimmy Horn explosiveness is never something that you need to worry about with him.
Never.
Come on, Jimmy. Yeah, bro. Bro, they started.
Love too about those
Shepard and Lager
receivers. Bad passes. And not that Shedeur throws bad passes, but sometimes he has to run around a lot.
Yeah.
So the ball may be up or down. But those guys,
he's ran a 4.5 in training. I think he'll sneak into the 4.4s.
So he's got to just
go
ahead
and
bring down all those passes. Shouts out to those guys. Good defense right there. That's our guy, Zai Alexander.
I agree.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Zai.
That's what I told him.
Is real with him.
It's real.
I was watching yesterday. He called me while we're doing the.
Even bending over, that dude has some length to him.
I like that.
While we're watching the East team yesterday.
Millen DB from Pittsburgh gets his hands.
Woo!
What happened?
He ran. You know how you say they'll go out and then he cut back in and got that touchdown pass.
That was on my guy from BYU too.
This is tough because we've got right in front of us.
He's gonna have to get settled in. Jacob Robinson, CJ West.
CJ West.
Let's see, left guard versus number 96 right here. We were
That's a good win for North Carolina State.
Indiana Hoosier
from Indiana there. Good rep from both of them.
Is Elijah Roberts about to boy SMU? Is this Elijah?
Yeah, that's him.
Tag team action. I want you to have an eye here on the offense and defense lines. I'm going to watch behind us.
Got our left tackle coming off the line of scrimmage here.
Oh, there's a post route. Heads up.
Right at us.
He's strong, man.
Need some more. Need some guard
he's
rails.
strong.
That's a tough one there because that was right.
I didn't ran a 40. Almost, man. Almost. All right, here we go. Here's Jimmy Horn. Yep, Jimmy Horn versus Woodson.
All right, we have a referee that stepped in to catch bodies.
I don't like that route down there.
Yeah, I was like, what kind of route was that? Like, it was
Armor beam against Bull Shepherd. It's gonna be a good one. It's a good one. Yeah.
Pretty good cameras here from the
defensive back.
Where Jay shot at?
Right there.
Man.
Where Jay shot at?
Robert Longerbeam, the DB from Rutgers.
Sit down. That's a good route by Ole Miss. Jay shot front and center. Where Jay shot at, man?
Man.
Arnett Hollis.
I think the referee was a little.
He's coming back outside.
Let him play.
Yep, there it is. Please.
Good catch.
You hold on to it. That's
tight end going up.
Yeah. Texas Tech tight end. Conyers.
Tell you what, Woodchuck, these guys are much bigger in person, man. You see these guys in person.
Jonte.
Terrible ball. Terrible.
All right, back to O-line, D-line. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, maybe they're doing full field now.
I think we survived that. Now, did we almost get a couple?
New year, new deals. Only with Pep
that is tough.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
Cooper,
Yeah.
Kumo, and American Tour tire sets.
Yeah.
Visit your local Pep Boys today.
I like him.
Don't miss your chance.
I like him, man. I like him.
I think Eastern Washington receiver probably making the most money right now. But yeah.
Jay Shaw, you told me about somebody at BYU during the season. Who did you tell me about? There's somebody you kept saying looked good during the season. I feel like it was BYU.
All right, so our side of the end zone is now cleared. Zach Wolchuk alongside Vach Lombardi as we are streaming day 3.
You was the one who first mentioned it. That's what
Mark
I thought.
Collins.
It was Baylor BYU week.
Going at it right now. Shane Bowen's team. We got a good
Love
practice
Mark
from
Collins.
the East
Love him.
squad earlier. But boy, oh boy, there is quite a lot of talent
we
inside.
still got some one-on-ones going, Zach. So here we go. Got our right tackle here. Yo, the edge flew.
That's Jack Batty or Tyler Batty out of BYU.
BYU Tyler Batty. My word.
Hey, Tyler Batty.
Yeah.
Big kid.
Anytime I was watching the Storm and Mormons play at BYU,
ooh, that was a good move.
Yeah, what active?
Is that Rutgers?
And that's Batty, B-A-T-T-Y.
Deontay Hamilton.
Let's see what our center has for
no, Shador's not practicing. Yeah, Mark Collins is good.
Boston College center.
There's Jordan Phillips. He whipped him right there.
Yeah, he got the Boston College Center. Yep.
Jordan Phillips from Maryland. Is that our guy?
That's a good rep. Here's Cam Horsley from Boston College. Liked him a lot. Hey, he's been good.
Do we have a down angle on that?
Tim McKay, NC State.
Do we have a back angle?
Oof.
NC State's Tim McKay.
Gotcha.
Did really good. How is this directing on the fly from Vach?
Hey man, we doing.
Look at this.
We doing what we got to do, man.
Is it Elijah Roberts?
There you go, Elijah Roberts. We missed the play. Lord.
Edge from SMU with a good rep there. 55.
Hey, I've been talking about CJ West since he was at Kent State.
Gets off the line of scrimmage and uses his hands. Let's see.
Yeah, he for real.
Here, sir.
He's been good. Ahmed from Boise State doesn't have a ton of moves. He's been good. Yeah, Kyle Roberts has been the best defensive lineman. Most dominant. Along with CJ West whooping him. And when I told
say that man.
I know Cisco remember for sure. I was talking about CJ West way back last spring when he was in the portal. Ooh, you about to hurt yourself. Is that? Oh, that's Michigan State. I remember his helmet.
That was Eric Gregory from Arkansas, and
Roberts is a lot. He's a lot. Here's the other Maryland D tackle.
They want to try and get that dip and rib.
Good job, Texas State. Nash Jones, Texas State.
No, they're showing out.
But I love some good fight from these guys.
But I think typically you see the defensive linemen, as we saw with the East squad early on, win these reps.
They are thumping coming off the line of scrimmage, but it's all about who's running their feet.
Boom.
Garmin from Baylor.
Oh, the two big dogs.
6'7"
see that matchup.
Yeah, huge. They both like 6'7".
There's a lot of size and length out here.
Here we go. Batty's going to make his push here, coming off the edge.
Good job, Tyler Batty.
I understand now, man. Like, I could see that bend and stuff you be always talking about, how they could just
end it tight.
Yeah.
The other SMU. Ooh, good hands. Good explosion. Oh, my God.
99 kept on bringing the
Jared Harrison Hunt.
Harrison Hunt out of SMU.
And we got our Boise guy. He was just playing edge on the last few plays.
Oh, and then he kicked in.
Here, Zach. So
did you like him kicked inside?
I like him on this rep kicked inside.
Yeah.
Deontay Hamilton, he had a really good rep earlier.
He may be one of those.
He's got the build for an end, but I wonder if he could kick inside.
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Sometimes on passing.
Boy.
For it. Here's Batty.
Got some BYU footage here.
Working against Crenshaw Dixon.
He's going crazy.
Hey, you know what? Shout out Batty, because I swore we did like 10 reps and Batty did like 4 of them already. I don't know if he just keep jumping in front of the line or what.
He said, hey, there's no line over here. I'm on this side.
Yeah. I'm like, man.
Here at the bottom of your screen.
Walk back.
He didn't win that rep. He just wanted to show he could.
That was a good battle.
I could put him on skate. He just pushed it.
Good rep.
Ready for it.
Who is that?
From Drew Kendall.
Drew Kendall. He got beat a few reps ago, but got back right there. He got beat on a spin move a few reps ago. Good job, Texas State.
Yeah. Oh, look at him staring down CJ. Hey, dogs make you stronger.
Nash Jones, who might be the lone player from Texas State, only Bob.
Shout out, appreciate the super chat, Christian. Shout out to both of y'all giving out great content, perspective on these prospects. What is y'all take on where Shiloh and Craig will go in the draft?
Left tackle here.
Here we go. 1 second.
That's the big man out of
Rutgers.
Shiloh is going to be late in the draft. If he's drafted, he may be a undrafted free agent, which isn't a bad thing.
More so than any
There's a lot of guys just don't get drafted. Off this tape, I think he should very well be drafted. He's also a little bit older, so that's something that they'll look into. Cam showed me credit. I don't know what the scouts see. For us, he has a first-round grade.
Right.
That would have shocked me if they let him slide to the 4th or 5th.
And a deep water for me. Okay. All right. All right.
His tape on. It's
passing these guys along.
Text me again when they get to the next one. Looks like they
okay.
Now we're running a nose.
They're running stunts.
And oh boy, our offensive line was doing just fine till you brought stunts to the party, Zach. We bring stunts to the party and lose our damn mind.
It's different to pick it up there.
D lineman doing a fantastic job of just disrupting and looping behind. I think they've won all the reps since we started stunting.
Not Cam. I think his size is good. 5'10". What is it? 180 or something? I don't know. Think Cam got you just don't. Like if you watch the NFL draft, and you be like, man, where'd you guys get this player from? You know how some people you be like, you picked him over him and him over there. Like, yeah. So it's one of those things, man. Like we said where he should go though.
All right, Vonch, to pull the curtain back here.
Yes,
yeah, they got us on the lineman. They got us on the lineman. I don't. Yeah.
75 hopping off the line of scrimmage here. Oh, they just tore it up, man. And when you're looking at these stunts and gap exchanges, you know, the first guy or the anchor guy, you know, he doesn't typically make the sack. But if the anchors guy is making the sacks and the cleanup guy is also getting
right. So if you just based it off of just what you see on film, you know, let's just take size out of it. Let's just take, you know what I'm saying, names out of it. Like when I say names, let's take school names and all this out of it. If you just look on film and say, man, this guy right here is popping off on film and he's a dog and look what he's been doing in these games. Yeah, Cam Silman Craig should be a first round pick. I mean, we went in the Big 12. We probably played against the best running backs in the nation had to offer. Cam led the team in tackles. I mean, a silent but leader, like, man, hey.
Because if you're just going to slant, then cool, we'll just play our slant because we're really just blocking gaps anyway. But if there's a stunt and one guy comes my gap and another guy is looping around, then we need our offensive lineman to communicate.
72 for Rutgers. He's a 6'7".
Just like this, right? Just
offensive lineman. And then Baylor guy on defense end, he's 6'8". 94 and 72.
That's the one advantage that
solo time. Hey, like right. He can boy, look.
Two guys aren't supposed to be in B.
But just go back and just peep the little highlight tape of Cam we put on our YouTube channel. Just go watch a little bit. You understand.
Trust Pep Boys to keep you rolling with quality service for every mile. Make an appointment with Pep Boys.
Jake just reported on Shepard got a one-handed catch a minute ago and Western's cutting up with routes. Let me tell you something, man. Everybody know Western cut up routes. That's what he do. 7-Eleven, always open. Like, always open. I agree with you on this. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Coach K. So, I just hope your Giants don't agree with what you said.
At the East-West Shrine Bowl Practice 3, we're taking a look at the West right now. This is Vosh Lombardi joined by Zach Woolchuck. Woolchuck is taking a little break right now. He'll be back with us in no time. Shouts out to Lights Out Sports.
Yeah, shouts out to Lights Out Sports on the production. Man, trying to get back to them cornerbacks and receiver one-on-ones. But, hey.
Scan that QR code for any extra information and content you guys would like here. Fantastic practice today. We just got a chance to look at the O-line, D-line, one-on-one.
Nah. Y'all good. Actually, you know what? After I was watching what Saquon was doing yesterday, I said, man, you know what? Go ahead and throw the Giants a couple bones. I mean, shout out. Keep that T-Move GM y'all got.
You run. want to see you run around and chase and cover and
The
beat
bully.
with the
Man, you want Cam in the bully on Baltimore?
It's almost like an Oklahoma draft.
Nah, bro. Nah, you know, the bully definitely got a place in Philadelphia.
Versus these linebackers, corners going with these wide receivers and tight ends versus safeties here. You really
Looks like it's punt return.
Also, too, you want to see your defensive player kind of impede the progress there. And you know, this drill is really just for competition and physicality. Because look, come on, man, 5 yards down the field, you can't really put hands on anybody in this way because they'll be throwing flags all at you. But this is really to compete, bring out a little bit of physical nature, and just run really fast.
Okay, wait. You getting a little greedy there. Boy, you trying to put LeJounte with Malik Neighbors?
With these teams guys, right? With these punt return
I'm
guys,
glad y'all don't have a quarterback.
these kickoff
Man.
guys, that's really all this special teams work.
You always need help in the trenches. I learned that watching my Eagles, learned that watching the Buffs. You always need help in the trenches.
Please hang around. It's been a fantastic day so far.
Coach K, I can't believe I might have to be attending the Giants game. I'm breaking a lot of division rules, hoping to win. Hey, Lauren, you on the roll.
What's really fascinating about
Look like we found your new team.
Tight ends playing tight end. We see safeties playing safeties, and now we're just seeing these guys kind of out of their element. And most of these guys are like starters. Like they start at whatever it is that they play.
Boy, almost he should have won it. I mean, he really should have got it. I mean, boy.
And to get a good look at these guys and their dirty work plays.
LBJ, nah, Tay and bullied them. Hey, y'all don't have a quarterback in Minnesota. You already got Justin Jefferson. You want to put him with LeJounte Wester? Nah.
And these tight ends and safeties, these linebackers, these are going to be the guys that are mostly going to make the team because they do.
Well, that's a fact, Nicholas. That is a matter of a fact.
These punt returns, kickoffs, and things like that. If you look at someone's third running back, they're not just sitting on the sideline.
They say Will Shepard had a one-handed catch that's blowing up on Twitter, but they didn't. They just doing punt return stuff over here.
And I notice every time I see Deion Sanders walking around, there's about 5 or 6 people walking with him.
Oh yeah,
got an entourage walking with him, so even he's locked in on these team drills.
I did not see who they hired as offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I would bet.
I think that's what a lot of his role is going to be at the next level. Also,
my gosh,
Memphis linebacker Chandler Martin. Oh yeah, I forgot he was standing out. Did I have him South Carolina State?
Yeah, because he stood out. Remember, he popped out that crazy interception.
Yeah, he definitely has the frame. He can put on some weight.
No, that was
not
South Carolina State.
Question. I think the best corner out here.
Rock. Whoa, that's not Rock.
That's how it's true.
Yes, sir. Top 50 pick, probably go third round or something like that.
Yeah,
most likely.
Hey, they had his jersey number wrong. Aaron Smith, South Carolina State.
He could play himself into the second round. It's 24 out of.
They're working on special teams. Good job. Hated special teams drills, but if you want,
yeah,
the size.
Jay Shaw, man, goodness, threw me off.
We missed 707 showing these like, hey.
But if you want to make a team,
special team.
He'll have his opportunity to do it. Will it?
I was like, we're about to go to 707.
I think they're going to be facing going to the opposite end zone. Oh, no. Quarterbacks are facing us over here.
Yeah.
So maybe they do come our direction. Now they are.
All right. I'm going to go peep. Let me go see.
Yeah, it was on Zy Alexander.
We won't have to worry about getting nailed by any footballs this time.
The top 100 pick, Zy Alexander.
Yeah, he dunked on him.
This is different. I mean, usually
he dunked on him.
Be like, hey, what's
back in the end zone, looked like Odell.
I don't know, is that like, hey, they're saying that because you're overweight, or they're actually just complimenting you?
Yeah, he put him on the poster.
So Monty Gill's going to be grabbing us some more interviews. we get ready for these 7-on-7 practices.
Let's see what Shiloh was doing here. Got a quick little highlight.
It's not Shiloh. Here we go.
There we go.
Running teams drills. Can you be a punt gunner? If you're super athletic, that's going to be one of your callings. We always allude back to the Dallas Cowboys.
I know this one right there.
CJ Goodwin probably hasn't played.
Cam Slim Craig, top right of the screen. As safety.
As a teams guy or as an ace. So there's
got
for those guys.
Tyler Batty playing DN down below on the left side. BYU.
Just being a special teams demon.
Coach K says it.
Because we have Kanye West playing in the background.
Yeah, now that will catch is crazy.
He says it. AI? Wow.
The last crew had a lot more of the tossing behind the gym.
All right, first of all, Coach Barry, congratulations on the MEAC championship. That is it's impressive. And speak about what you're doing here, the fellowship program through HBCU and also the East West Shrine Game.
Well, first of all, it's grateful to be here.
Is that a rough day?
South Carolina State University. But I'm a part of the HBCU fellowship program here with the East West Shrine. And it's great just to be able to network with the different coaches and the different people in the NFL organizations and be able to kind of see our players as well. Aaron Smith, he's here being a representative.
Busted coverage, touchdown.
We're all about, but it's been a great experience thus far.
They're in cover 3. Cam Slim Craig was the free safety.
Through this journey, speak about some of the insight you have given him.
I'll tell you what, first of all, he's an amazing young man. So I'm super proud of him for getting to this point. But, we just try to give them life lessons.
I don't know where they are, but make sure y'all get them likes up.
Yeah, man, get them likes up. We should be 500 likes.
Y'all like the content, like the analysis, get those likes up. Appreciate you.
Being better men, better fathers, better husbands is what we're all about in our program.
Coach, how else have you instilled some of these players?
All right, cover 3, safety coming into the box.
This journey going into the
play action, get outside, number 3. Good job.
Well, this is an opportunity. I always tell them the opportunity of a lifetime only lasts a lifetime of opportunity, and the opportunity is right now. There's no opportunity wasted. They have to be able to maximize the moment because they can't get it back, and they'll get the opportunity to be in
easily.
Shout out, salute, right? Facts.
They have to put their best foot forward and be able to represent their programs well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach. Appreciate your time. God bless you. Thank you. Guys, back to you.
I'm not a part of any family, and Bucky hit me up right after me and Bucky talked on the phone. We just texted the other day. When we did the Boise State live watch party, Bucky called me. Me and Bucky were talking about 2 different things. We talked a lot. A lot.
That is part of what's great about the Shrine Bowl, Senior Bowl, a lot of these bowls as you get ready for the draft.
Yeah, I prefer interviews when they're transitioning through periods, but it's still night and day from one day through to now.
And let's hear from Ethan Garbers, who's mic'd up.
Outside, fit outside. Good job.
He's mic'd up. It works.
It's authentic.
He knew he threw a bad pass. Yeah, yep.
I got Will Shepard in, Jimmy Horn in.
We're going dice right snug. 52 Stanford Tornado alert F Gotti on 1. Ready, bro?
Yeah, dog. F Gotti, what Gotti do to you?
It's gonna be a mesh route or something. Spacing concept. Fade route to Jimmy. Looks like I got broken up. Offense make things so complicated, I tell you. I literally space concept to the right side, and you gotta fade to the left side. Trips left, snug 62 something. Not the last
mic'd up. We got Kyle McCord with the E squad earlier, and now it will be UCLA's.
This isn't Trips left. Looks like LeJontay Wester at the top of the screen. Good catch. Get your feet in. That's Pitt receiver, number 19, and that is Mumpfield.
And we're going to get another replay here.
It's a good ball.
We're going to get a little drop back protection is solid and just let it rip in the bucket.
Good ball.
To the back pylon.
Good
yeah.
No, that was beautiful from
NFL level catch also 2 feet down.
Yeah, just dragging that back foot.
Here.
Mumpfield, the wide receiver from Pittsburgh, who's been turning heads.
Offense be doing way too much.
That's what I moved off offense.
That's my guy Todd Brooks.
Play action. Got him coming across the field. That is number 11, I believe. Oh, that's Ricky White from UNLV.
They always talk about cover 2 beaters. Where do you beat them? You beat them behind the corner and outside the safety. And these corners.
That's where you put that ball.
Ricky White, wide receiver out
I
of
hope that
UNLV,
wasn't cover 2.
Number 11 with that touchdown grab.
Yeah, that was bad if that was cover 2. He should have been able to rob any crossing route.
When we were listening to the mic'd up, you could hear the coach giving him the play and him calling the playback out. That's some of the best parts of football, just hearing a long play and trying to figure out.
All right, we got Nub to the right side, 2 tight ends, 12 personnel. Expect an out route over here. They ran a fade. RPO looked like Corey Kiner, running back out of Cincinnati.
Let him know, Swank. Salute.
Corey Kilner, number 26.
Yeah, that's bad. No way. And not even a real shallow crosser, like a middle level crosser, be able to cross your face as a safety in my flat corner, not be able to sink back underneath it. That's bad.
Lower bodies as well. And it's fun.
You got to take off. Too much time.
In the red area, there's another touchdown.
Saw DB fall, wasn't sure why.
At Ole Miss, transfer from South Carolina. But I mean, how often do we see?
Yeah, Diiro from Cincy.
I mean, yesterday's AFC Championship with the Buffalo
Bills. Was good.
Struggling inside the red zone.
Salute.
Snappy wappy there. Look right. Progressions. Coaches love to see that. Take what they give you.
How you feel? That was Zy Alexander again.
Touchdown in front of the end zone. You throw it. Good job.
That top 100 pick. Getting busy.
Yeah, Zach, red zone issues are
busted or someone fell.
Shiloh's in at safety. We got Mumpfield at receiver. We got Todd Brooks at running back. Going right over the middle. That is Conyer, tight end from Texas Tech, Dalen Conyer.
Had that nice snag over here by
from the pre-snap, it looked like it was cover 2. Couldn't tell once they snapped.
The big body tight ends are the ones making a lot of
watching everything.
Wide receivers are doing a fantastic job as well, but the big body tight ends are the ones that are really making a lot of these plays, and you can't miss them.
Well, and everybody's really in search for that weapon because it's so tough defenses to
match up,
that, right? And there's few elite tight ends.
All right, we got Cam Horsley at one tech from Boston College. We got Longer Beam out here on Mumpfield. Want to see this matchup?
They get added to the good list every single
play action.
But last year, as far as tight end goes, we added Brock Bowers to the party. But besides him,
see, this is the time where we want to zoom the camera out.
Like, what's your top tight end list? There's always tight end room that can be improved, especially with so many teams playing so much.
Pro dates are very, very, very meaningful.
Personnel now,
extremely, especially if you don't get a combine invite or everything.
Here's another look at this one.
Play action.
Cook out of Mizzou, good play fake.
And Conyers in the flat.
Big body tight end. I'm noticing a trend here.
Good thud up, Shiloh.
I'm about to say, yeah. Shiloh's like, hey, I got to get a little physical here.
Shiloh's at the top. We got a nasty split at the bottom. It's either going to be a drag route or an out route from him. I think he ran it out.
Brady Cook again.
That's a sack, but I'm going to let y'all slide, though.
Remember Brady Cook? He was throwing to Luther Burden, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good atmosphere.
Missouri. Luther Burden is a projected first-round receiver. Didn't have the stats he had the year before, so I'm not sure how his draft stock has changed. Haven't been able to watch him this season.
Coaches, a lot of North Texas players just kind of hovering around watching as well.
But the first one must be on break.
No doubt.
Linebacker, I really like Teddy Buchanan, number 44. Bit on the play fake. Cal DB got ran past.
At some point, somebody's going to tap them on the shoulder and be like, all right, I want you to try to push the ball downfield.
And that's what's so good about play action. Had I believe it was a play action boot. Brought the linebackers down. Then they had a drag route running away from the defensive back all the way across the formation. So once the linebackers leave, then there's nobody between the quarterback and the receiver to complete it, especially when the DB's trailing.
Personnel. There's one of our Colorado wide receivers, Jimmy
Horn.
Jr.
Yep, in the slot, Taj Brooks, Brady Cook at quarterback.
Let's see what he's got.
Going to Jimmy.
Brady got a little zip on that for us.
Yeah, he did. Flipped it right out there to Jimmy Horn Jr.
Touchdown.
Jimmy.
To let him know about it, the offense.
Hopefully we can see a replay.
Look at Jimmy, boy. It must have been they all come running over to dap it up. Here we go. Replay.
Cook. And he's staring him down the whole way. He knew exactly
Yeah,
where he wanted to go.
way to adjust and make that catch. Ball was late, thrown behind him. They beat Jacob Robinson again from BYU.
Perfect catch.
Hey, what's this camera angle? Numbers in the back? Boy.
Somebody's on break.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to look at that just from a trace perspective. And be like, even if he's a ball of clay, whatever he is, I can coach him. Just give me that size. If you look at
and he almost made that same type of catch on
high snap, something that we saw with the last crew there.
Elijah Huzzy yesterday. Huzzy just went and broke it up, but he had the same type of adjustment and went up to get it.
Kilner, the Cincinnati running back.
Love it, love it, love it.
Facts. Don't forget to smash the like, support the channel, smash that like button.
The likes, man.
3 hour lives, man. What's good?
Yeah, 429 is crazy. We got to get up to 500. Got to get up to at least 500.
Man, what's good?
Boys, buy 3, get the 4th tire free on select Cooper.
Guarantee we've had well over 10,000 views already on this. Got to get over 500. Hilarious. They're about to compete.
Yeah, turn up.
They're doing something competitive. Crazy. Just a like. That's all you gotta do. Just hit the like. That's it.
Take a minute. Take a few seconds to hit the like.
It's like I don't want to have to threaten everybody every time. Just hit the like button on your way in.
Live stream here of practice.
Whispered sponsor.
And this segment brought to you by Office Beacon, your #1 remote staffing provider, empowering business to soar by providing trained and managed.
Appreciate that, Gigs. Appreciate that. Salute.
Office Beacon. And of course, to our host, the University of North Texas, go Mean Green, here in the amazing Lovelace family facility, the indoor.
Shallow's back there, it looked like.
At UNT.
Fantastic stuff here. I think we'll just take a little break right now before we get to the, well, there's your horn right there. So we're definitely going to get to it.
Team drills, and they're going to be coming right
Team drills.
Let's take a look, Zach Wolchuk. Let's see what we got here.
Full field now. I wonder if they're driving down the field.
Number 16, Max Brosmer at quarterback.
There's Shiloh.
Going to get the first reps.
Get to the ball, get to the ball, get to the ball. Every rep, get to the ball.
That's Taj Brooks out of Texas Tech.
I wonder if there's going to be a lot more running on this in this drill.
Yeah, I kind of want to see these this line of scrimmage and how it works. I think our offensive tackle here.
Man, I would have loved to play in a
John Williams
postseason game like this.
Cincinnati at left tackle.
Number 3, good. Good catch, LeJontay. I thought the linebacker was going to get there.
Yeah, boy, you making money.
So we got 3 Colorado receivers out here.
Yes, they're looking. We got Jimmy Horn Jr. We do have Will Shepard, and then LeJontay Wester.
That's 3.
Hit the like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
White wide receiver from UNLV there, number 11 on the left of your screen. Shotgun with Taj Brooks, the
Yeah.
running back.
All right, we got Shiloh in the box. Got a pass.
2 tight ends, and it'll go back to
Good
the
Matt.
tight end
Oh, that's a
who's
busted
left
coverage.
totally uncovered. It's the Texas
Jalen
Tech
Conyers
Red
again.
Raider again. Jalen Conyers.
I'm telling you, we're going to see a lot more multiple tight end sets.
Yeah, they're all having a good showing.
More 12. And I think that's where the league goes. It goes. If you look at the Eagles, you know, Kellen Moore, we was just talking about him a lot in his coaching search. A lot of things were that when he left the Cowboys, we would use multiple tight ends, and you see
Ricky White, UNLV receiver number 11. Taj Brooks, Texas Tech running back in. Quarterback, we got number 16. That is Max Brosmer from Minnesota.
For the West squad, number 21, in honor of his dad.
Play action. Oh, gets the ball. Good job, Shiloh. Yeah, good job all the way.
Just takes off and runs with it in these drills. It's like, dude, nobody's going to tackle it.
You know what? That should be a loss for the offense. It should be a loss for the offense. That don't count.
Nah, they're not gonna do safety blitzes. Not that we've seen yet. That's what sucks about being a safety is you're just not involved as much.
Yeah, man, the D-line
and
pretty muddy up in there.
Like you can be playing really good and just never get a ball your way. So it's unfortunate. Appreciate you, Big Worm. Appreciate you.
Appreciate that. Salute.
All right, Shiloh still in that safety. Drive that, Shiloh. Drive it.
Over the middle to another one of the tight ends.
Yeah.
Iowa tight end. Haven't seen him since day one. That's Luke Lackey.
It should be Iowa tight ends. Iowa tight ends
should not be that far apart, especially how many people have been in. We're almost on 3 hours.
Yeah.
Almost on 3 hours.
Those have translated pretty darn well.
I got Zy Alexander from LSU right here. Looks like they're a man. Shiloh down here. Good break. Good break. Good job, Shiloh, covering the tight end and man.
Teddy Buchanan, from Cal.
The first few ones he was slower as a middle high safety in man coverage. Yeah, he was getting out a little bit early. You want to be slower, more patient on a tight end.
I just wonder if they're just avoiding him because I haven't called his name before a cornerback. That might be a great thing.
Yeah, it is.
Cam's back in the safety.
If I'm not calling your name,
like you got CJ West
we're going to point him out if you're doing something
on the D line with Elijah Roberts.
All right, now let's hear Ethan Garbers from UCLA, who's back.
All right, Ethan, talk us through it.
All right, Cam Silman Craig. Going to the flat. Good fit up. I thought they were going to try Cam downfield, but they didn't. Definitely not watching everybody at the same time, but I can see, especially defensively, I can see a decent amount, but can't see everybody every rep.
We're going to view different right snug 18 structure on one.
Will Shepard's in.
Here we go.
Whatever snug 18 structure is. Snug's the formation. That's the tight ends. It's the H formation. Single back. Stretch play. Good fit. Is that Cal linebacker? Teddy Buchanan? I think so.
Slowly but surely start picking it up.
11. That means 11 personnel. 1 running back. 1 tight end. So when you hear that on defense, that means you're going to go to nickel, which is 5 defensive backs instead of 4 defensive backs.
Right, here's Shaquindon Jackson, 22, the running back from Arkansas.
Something's not right. Why is Cam in? Man, good break, Cam.
Woo!
I'm noticing a trend here.
Get the ball out quick.
Yeah, man.
To the tight ends.
Get rid of him to the tight ends.
Oh, that was a tight end out there. That's why he kicked all the way out.
Number 80 with the catch there.
That makes sense.
Those guys work. Here and there, we see some great work from the wide receivers there. Take a look at this on the replay. Snap, set your feet. And the D-line
break, Cam.
almost
Good break.
Down, but good play, good throw.
I didn't even see it, Jay, so I'll watch the next rep.
Got his big paw up there.
I want to see a little more
Longer beam not on him this time.
Conyers at Texas Tech playing some fullback here.
21 personnel, 2 backs. Got a toss. That's dead in the backfield. That's Elijah Roberts.
Yeah, that was
DN at a SMU.
Elijah Roberts, boy. That's a name to know. Look for where he goes in the draft. Shout out. Did you see Will come out down the block him?
Over here. These guys, the West team defense, they seem to be running around and thumping at a different different level.
No doubt.
And these big tight ends catching the football, they're not shying away from thumping these humongous dudes.
Sean Merriman, the owner of this, has been watching our stream.
Low snap.
Good break, Jaquindon.
There's Jaquindon Jackson.
Man, he are smooth.
Thing for Jaquindon, not to cut you off there, Voch, but
yeah, my favorite so far is Raheem Sanders here.
On those tires, having shifted from quarterback to running back just 3 years ago.
Good fit, Cam. Scraping over.
We're having,
what are you looking for when you watch a safety play? That's a loaded question. Depends on the coverage, depends on the situation, depends on if it's free safety or strong safety. But me personally, when I'm watching, it's a lot of movement, seeing how they move based on what's going on. Yeah, that's a deep question. Cam should take this over. See, I didn't like that by Cam. He stayed deep and wasn't able to take any routes away. I'd rather you try to go rob a route.
So when you say rob a route, for people that might not understand what you mean when Cam.
Cam's right there. This route right here, I'd want to see him drive on this.
They've got those D linemen in the middle. I'm sure they're being coached.
So he could have cut that off. I'd have to watch again to see where the quarterback was looking during that, but he didn't really have a deep threat to that side. So as a middle field safety, those deeper routes,
and he's humongous.
I try to take it over, make a play on it. Because too many times when I was down Nevada, it was, hey, just do this, like, do your job exactly. I just backpedaling. I wasn't making plays. That's something that I would definitely be doing now.
It is.
Kylo, be patient. Come on, downhill.
I mean, now offenses, the quarterbacks
they blew it dead.
Faster and faster every year, 2 to 3 seconds.
11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end for the offense.
A little bit of a personnel change here.
Yep.
In the backfield.
Yep.
Got Colorado's Jimmy Horn Jr. still out there.
Shiloh out there.
Yep, Shiloh's out there. South Carolina State linebacker Aaron Smith is out there. Garmin Randolph from Baylor's at DN. Looks like we're in man right here. Shiloh's at free safety. Be patient on your back pedal. Patient. Break. Go finish. There you go. I'm going to see you in the frame. Good job.
Because a lot of these guys in real life, they won't play football very long. Great messaging from them just to, hey, focus on football now, but get ready.
And if I'm Jimmy, I'm finishing every catch to the end zone.
Yeah.
Just so people can continuously see how fast I am.
Catch the ball, turn on field, go get some yak.
I want people to have that as their last thought in their head is, hey, he can
finish.
fly.
And then that was
He's got speed. He can go.
He started trotting back. His Colorado teammate Shiloh Sanders, who's playing safety, they were chirping back at one another.
What round do you have on Jimmy right now? I know it's early, but if you had to project and kind of think and guess around, what do you
third?
Maybe
third round, maybe
3 or 4.
Got a 3rd round grade on Jimmy Horn, huh?
How he's going to run at the combine?
That's going to matter.
Decals that how he runs on the combine.
Watching them in
passing,
he made a ton of plays.
He did.
I don't think the NFL is going to view it like that, especially with the height thing. I'd love for that to happen, but I'd be surprised.
Down on a lot of these boards because I just kept seeing his name. I kept seeing him make plays. So it's a good thing for having a practice like this where you can come out and show out a little bit.
Yeah, that production.
Cover 2 right here.
Matters. And this is not one of those drafts that we've seen in recent years at receiver where, man, it's just stretching. You're thinking, gosh,
yeah, Jay Shaw, relax.
He might end up being able to elevate himself because of that.
My Shiloh. Good back pedal. Good fit.
Coaches love the layup play. They love we make we have bad names for guys. Oh, you're a check down, Charlie.
Yeah.
Coaches love
The
it.
dink and dunk.
They'll get 6 yards per play every time.
Stands for chains.
As the guy say, yeah, 4 yard, 4 yard, 4 yard. First down. Take it.
3.
Quentin Jackson back in at running back number 22. There's Antoine Wells, 13. 19, wide receiver out of Pittsburgh. Kanata Mumfried.
Tank Dell, I think, went second, but Tank Dell led college football in stats. Good cut, Jaquindon. Good fit, Shiloh. All right.
Yeah,
it's up now.
Devin, it's almost like he heard you.
It's up now. It's up now.
Somebody got bugged to me. He's like, all right, game on.
It's up now.
Turning heads the first couple of days out here at practice.
You're about to see some fireworks if they stay in together.
All CC team captain, all ACC team captain. Time for the team leading in receptions there at Pitt with 52.
Tosh Brooks is in. Kylo's down here. Looks like cover 2. Be patient. Rob this route. You know you're getting over. Rob it. Good job.
That was a good job by the defense.
Will Shepard is running a post route.
He's signaling for a
Shiloh got under it.
Down. Offensive lineman 77 out of Indiana, Trey Wettig. He's playing right tackle right now.
I just noticed they have shorts on today.
Around a little bit, right?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jack Conley, I believe, is right guard right now from Boston College. I think he's Boston College team.
Got longer beam up top on Will Shepard. You're in cover 2. See, this is the thing. Like for the quarter, like I see the coverage. Like it's so obvious. Like, it's just so easy to. Oh my God! Safety up top. Let a post get behind you.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, why did you? What the quarterback was looking at? I'm like, I'm taking. Don't get that money.
Okay, well, do everything you've done your whole life, but backwards. It could be a
for quarterback, this should be so easy.
Cook, as we look back on that previous play again, finding
the safeties are split, it's cover 2. Like if they're not split, it's cover 3 or it's man.
On-leaguers out of Texas Tech.
Tight ends making some money today, Zach.
Jalen Conyers.
Tight ends making some money.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's been impressive. The tight end has definitely been a focus for this West group.
Yeah.
There's Ricky White.
Probably got the personnel. Maybe the East squad didn't quite have as many tight end personnel groups to use.
Hey, make sure y'all smash that like button. We over 800 in here, man. Smash that like button. Support the channel. What's good?
Can we test the secondary?
It looks like we're driving the field now.
Watch that film and evaluate the corners and wide receivers.
And the safety play a little bit.
So we can't dump it down all day.
Okay, we're in cover 3. You're either going to get an over route if it's play action or a flood. It's a run.
No, we hand the ball off. My bad.
Who is that? Corey Kiner.
The manipulation with the hands was so good. I thought he was rolling out there. Good job.
Corey Kilner, the Cincinnati
Kiner. It's okay.
Very difficult to move off the football. A lot of power.
No, I don't think either of them are there today. Actually, now that you said that. Good cut. Solid.
Baylor edge, Garmin Randolph. Really good play on that rep, number 94.
He's good. No reason for Shador to practice.
But I'm looking at the rundown.
No, or play. He's not playing in this.
After this,
yep.
Which is all right because field goal is okay. But at the very bottom here, I see best of one-on-ones. Now,
best of.
Now, I thought that was just something that
we're going to compete again. I love it.
But I wonder if they're going to take some of the best guys and just let them do this competition.
That'd be fun.
Let them do that.
Yeah.
And that gets everybody on the squad.
They must have told them the night before.
Well, that's what's planned.
Oh, they had a practice schedule right now. Commentators. Here's LaShante in the slot. Looks like it's man coverage, potentially. Hamson McCraig's at safety.
There you go. Just a quick out.
Going out to the flat to Jaquindon Jackson.
Arkansas.
Wide receivers are hating all this participation to running back and tight end.
Right. Noah Williams, the DB from Cal, with the stop on that play. And another low snap. That's kind of been a theme here so far. That was Luke Newman from Michigan State playing center.
It's okay. We'll work on it. Snapping and stepping and stuff.
There's always room to improve.
Snapping and stepping and stuff.
I think the West team is better.
Look around your house, get a football, and snap.
Yeah, I mean, you just do their practices, the energy.
Like a good snap, but then snap and step, and that ball's probably gonna end up in your neighbor's yard. But it's all right.
It's easier said than done.
Tough little job.
All the dirty work that goes into being an offensive lineman, underappreciated.
I did it a long time ago, best time of my life, but I will still complain about it to this day. Why the hell they got me snapping and stepping? And okay, so they did let the net down and they're kicking field goals now, Zach. So this is exactly what we're doing.
So it just drops right down. This net. That's pretty sweet.
We got this for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, make sure y'all smashing the like, man. How you guys feeling? You know, shoot. It's good. Football season. I find this interesting. You know, I've watched football all my life. I watched the draft ever. And I just be like, man, where they be all these players from? So I feel like I'm getting this back behind the scenes exposure here. So I got certain players I'll be looking for and see where they go drafted. So I can say, no, yeah. Or I think it's going to be easy for me to spot like, oh, y'all passed up on a dog. Or y'all got a no.
Stanford, the tight end on the corner is so free. This man coverage every time. Got you.
Yeah, man, that's why we got the Buffton Prime draft breakdowns coming. Draft breakdowns and draft rankings. Still got to finish our offensive transfer portal rankings, and then we'll move to mainly the draft rankings, but then we'll have spring transfer portal as well. So we'll have updated rankings with that. Make sure y'all smashing that like button. Make sure y'all following us on Patreon for the early access, exclusive access, private chats, private watch parties, everything you can imagine.
The end zone again. Here's Cook. He finds his target.
You got to catch on Cam. Oh, good job, Cam.
Cam, tell him.
No, it was a secure catch.
Here, and that's okay.
I guess they said it was a touchdown.
The Iowa tight ends.
They got an end zone angle. This isn't a good angle.
The crew.
Look like good cover. I can't see nothing.
Cook looking, surveying, and then just working that boundary, freeing himself open. And it's just the size. It was just too much to work with there.
I don't doubt that he dropped that. I don't.
Able to use that kind of box out. Boom, big catch. Here's Taj Brooks.
Everyone's been asking that. It's been on YouTube for well over a month.
Yeah.
Elijah Roberts.
That was a sack. That was definitely a sack.
Most likely. Good angle though. Good camera angle.
Yeah, get that man off the ground. I don't see nobody else getting hurt.
People switch from
Shiloh doesn't play that aggressive as far as like what do you mean take advantage of his aggression?
When we get into game day.
100%.
Any player that doesn't get a shot in the league should take the UFL route, in my opinion. You still want to play.
Like the best of the best kickers. Are they like the highest they get, like a 4th round pick?
I think so. Yeah. That when you first started asking me that question, I would say like
Caden Salter.
Yeah. Get a kicker that can kick 70s but doesn't miss. Like,
yeah, that's coming to Patreon this week.
I mean, look, the Raiders took him in the 1st round.
Yeah. Could be this week.
That's my point.
Facts.
You want to see all the crash out content, for all the brand new exclusive content join. Appreciate you, Dev. And yeah,
double salute to you, Dev.
Like, Brandon Arbery. Like, if you know who Brandon Arbery is, like, where would you draft? Like, what grade?
Not even that. And T Cal just opened up the stock trading chat in Patreon.
Yeah.
Or it's active. We got the real estate chat. Now we got a stock trading chat. Man, y'all missing out.
Some guys like what was it, Roberto Aguayo? Yeah. Go in the 2nd round. Was it that Florida State kid?
Yeah. Robert Aguayo went in the 2nd round. That's one of the biggest busts of all time.
For me, I don't know
that was crazy. Who drafted him?
Out there, what you do is very, very important, and we love you. Yeah. But I don't know that I can spend a day 1 or 2 pick on.
Was it the Buccaneers? Yes.
Ooh.
All right, we got our competition drill coming up.
Let's go.
What is this? The best of the ones?
Best of the ones.
Haven't seen a lot of the linebacker group here have to get involved.
That's awesome for Justin Mayers.
Different layered
Awesome.
From the E squad.
Is that a bad thing, or is it just that we just happen to still feel good?
It's still special teams.
Putting some bodies over.
So now we're actually just going to get into the formations
and doing field goal operations.
Yeah. Which you need.
That's important too, Zach.
All three phases, baby.
Yeah, Joseph Williams, Colorado new receiver, transfer out of Tulsa, looks really, really good. I think he's going to fit fantastic with Caden Salter.
Hey, man, coaches don't want to hear that. Coaches want to go through every
I don't believe
of the game.
either are out there. I know Kenneth Grant's not out there for sure. Nah, they said they're going to do best on best for one-on-ones after this. Yeah, if you want to see Dez act a fool 20 times in a row, tap into the Patreon, man.
Man, it's just a different world of the Patreon. You got to join the Patreon. And he got so much content. Like, we joke, but there's so much stuff that so much stuff. Like, you got enough content, man. You be locked in by the time you come out of it. Be starting the season.
Yeah. Like, if you've never been a Patreon, you can look at all the scouting reports from all the teams who played past season. Colorado's breakdowns after each game from last season. The private live watch parties that we've done. All the transfer portal breakdowns. Got more coming. Yeah, there's a lot.
Luke Elzinga, number 18.
Okay.
And the kicker, as I mentioned,
tier 2 and tier 3 have all the chats, all the private chats.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a number for who are.
Appreciate you. Yeah, we watched them all. We're gonna be watching the Senior Bowl next. Haven't got to see too much from him. That's 13, right? Yeah, he's definitely been one of the better receivers.
No penalties. We probably don't have a timeout. We're just running guys out.
Made me fall in love with football again. That season, long time for me. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
That's an intense dude.
Yeah, can't wait for these one-on-ones. I hope it's longer too. Don't do 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't do the 3 ones and then it was done.
Looking for kickers. Like, do you just stumble upon kickers, or is kicker like on their list? Okay, yeah, let's look at the 2 or 3 guys that they got out there kicking football.
It's a great question. I'm sure the special team staff has got to be keeping an eye out. But I mean, some of these, like Bones, you go on these solo missions. You know, a guy like Brandon Aubrey.
They know exactly where to find these guys. Another switch.
And they're always counting him up, making sure, hey, we got 11 out there. Yep. Lining it up. Saul's ready.
This would have been a perfect time for an interview.
Right? Instead of watching us have kick field goals.
Snap good. Hold down.
Missed it.
On the way.
That would have.
Oh, he made it.
Off, maybe.
Made it up right there.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, it looked like he missed it to me.
That's all right, too. Before we leave, we got to ask.
That's dope.
Some of this Shrine Bowl swag.
You want some
Word because of Buffton Prime. I know things about the game I didn't know. Appreciate you, fam. Awesome. Appreciate you.
And it's the 100th.
I don't know.
I tell everybody all the time. I used to thought the defensive lineman I'm like, what? You mean they got not rushing? Oh, come on. It's crazy.
Yep. Hop in Patreon, man. Nah, I haven't watched any Trey. I just saw some.
We don't get our one-on-ones then.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it was just hey, we're gonna get to talk about some of the best players of the day. But
and you know what? That's all right too because they deserve.
No,
that's the end of the
I wanted them to.
Bowman's gonna break it down. We'll probably be able to hear a little bit of what he's got to tell.
I wanted them to go at it.
Oh man, Jason Garrett used to be like, "All right, guys, I know we're here at the end of the line back up, and then line back up and do a one-on-one."
Go get out there.
Listening on Coach there.
Get on the same page so we can play fast and go show your ability. You guys with me? So it's about us. It ain't going to be about them. Okay, get lined up.
And most of the West team is going to be defensive linemen and offensive linemen.
Okay, so stay in your books. The clock's ticking like we're playing here in a few days. Okay, so whatever you got, like I said yesterday, find your coaches. If you need more, fucking ask them. Walk through whatever and ask them. Like, we're here for you. Okay, we're here for you. Tomorrow,
I think Elijah Roberts has been the best player.
Early morning tomorrow. Today, when we get back,
Bonnie Jill still boots on the ground there. Brandon Crenshaw Dixon, the offensive tackle from Florida. We're hopeful to talk with him. You never know. You might
Hamilton.
an appearance from primetime Deion Sanders, who's been on hand watching his Colorado players in this West practice.
You got to find him, but it's probably not hard to find him because he's surrounded by 6 or 7 people. When you see a wave of people moving, that's coach.
Ready to go Thursday night. Okay, but you guys know yourselves more than anybody. Like, show us that you're self-aware enough. I need more. Demand it, right? Demand it from yourselves.
Look, we have that fit out from this West team.
Better than we do. Okay, so demand it. So you go out there Thursday.
Well, I mean, the North, even though he's gone, so but the North Carolina cornerback.
No, I'm talking about today. I didn't each day of practice. Appreciate you, Brandon. I didn't know that until like recently. It's just how I've always seen the game, see football.
I've been telling him. I say, bro, people don't see it the way you see it. Just so you know, it ain't normal. You can't normalize it.
I thought it was.
I was like, you cannot normalize it, even in the national championship game. Oh, I'm going for the fade route up top. I like it all day. Fade route.
So they're gonna go with the big
It's
riders in the sides. I mean, the wide
football,
receivers
man.
did
It's
make
football.
That's just
they were
crazy.
pretty impressive. We're talking about Horn from Colorado, and we're talking about Wells from Ole Miss. When those guys did make plays, we noticed it. But this day was definitely dominated from the tight ends.
I don't know, man. I'm looking through the roster.
Offensive line, tight ends, quarterbacks.
I don't think Jay Higgins is there. I'm almost positive he's not. Linebacker from Iowa. Out of nowhere, he had followed me on Instagram a long time ago. I didn't know who he was. Yeah, I didn't know who he was. I just saw he played at Iowa.
He'll probably be a top 50
At some point this year.
He's
I was just going through my Instagram. I was like, hold on, that's Jay Higgins. Because he's like one of the top rated linebackers for this draft. He was supposed to be at this game.
Always in the film from some receiver running past, and then you tend to notice those guys. I think the fact that we didn't see Zy Alexander at all, that just maybe means that maybe that's where those checkdowns came from, Zach. They were looking to his side and said, nah, it will just get the ball to the tight end there.
No doubt.
No, there's doubt. There's
We'll
doubt.
get Brandon Crenshaw Dixon, the offensive tackle from Florida, here momentarily. A transfer from San Diego State. Played 12 games, 11 starts at right tackle. Did not
Love
play
it.
the Gasparilla Bowl.
They've definitely got my eye better as far as DBs.
Getting ready for the NFL
On
draft.
D-line, and I always catch them at work. Priceless. Love it.
Salute. Appreciate you, fam.
Nah, I don't even play Madden, just college football. Retired from Madden for life.
And here is Bonnie Jill standing by with the Florida Gator, Brandon Crenshaw Dixon.
No, we did a switch. We got Jordan Phillips, Terps. How are you,
Jordan Phillips, salute.
He stood out.
It went good, just putting the right foot in front of the other each day, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to elevate, continue to uplift my teammates, and, we all just trying to get better.
What kind of adjustments have you made at the line being here?
See, like tight ends were getting catches, but like
just
I didn't get to see enough to be like, oh yeah, like just because you having a catch in zone, I'm not gonna say you stood out.
Right.
Your route running, I was able to separate. Like Seymour, I didn't get to focus on them to be able to put them on.
Learning from other people. Always having the right attitude, approaching practice with the right mindset of getting better. Things I've
DJ West on this team?
The margin that
yeah,
makes slim. So
him definitely.
Just making sure I take care of my body, things like that.
And lastly, Jordan, is there a player in the
and the Ole Miss D tackle?
Model your career after
you
play your game.
But that 55 guard that locked up, that was he a guard or a center? When
from North Carolina State already got him.
Okay, I was like, I forget his name, but he
Tim McKay from North Carolina State. He looked really good.
They had success, and also Javon Hargrave too.
I just try, model my game after those guys and just, see what they do good, try to implement it in my own game. And then the mistakes that they do make, I try to, study that also. So that way I won't make the same mistakes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Good luck out there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Bonnie Jill. That's Jordan Phillips, the Maryland.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Everybody was talking about glowing.
Didn't get to see too much of the wide receiver DB one-on-ones.
Games last year at Maryland, 29 tackles in those 12 starts was absolutely phenomenal.
First time catching live since winning $100,000 on Hunter Heisman. That's dope. Salute to you.
Salute Parlay K.
Your game after just being this upfield pass rushy guy, this big bursty dude. He showed that to us on film today. But we have Bonnie Jill.
Yeah, really knew minimal stuff about DBs. TK opened my mind when he compared some of DB to trench play.
Walk me through that.
I would say
appreciate that, Dad.
The first 2 days was kind of knocking the dust
65.
off. And just kind of coming out here and being more.
Brandon Crenshaw, Florida.
What type of level of competition have you noticed? The difference.
Don't remember too much of him.
Here at the East West Shrine Bowl.
Me neither.
I would say it's all about the same. The SEC was a lot of good pass rushes.
Yeah, there was.
Coming out here, it's a lot. Pass rushes as well. So you got to bring your A game every day.
Coach Napier was here yesterday watching you.
Okay, I only got 2 offensive linemen.
While you're going through this journey.
This one.
We just kind of talked about, my process going through Florida and, how everything just kind of set up for itself. Even the competition at Florida was, amongst some of the guys out here as well. So, yeah, it was a good conversation with him yesterday.
You smiled when I said Coach Napier. He's been a mentor to you, absolutely, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Going through the transfer portal process, it was a little bit hard, trying to figure out a home and a place where, I could play that last year. And Coach Napier made it the best process I've ever been through.
Great. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Guys?
Thank you, Bonnie. There she is, Bonnie Jill, with Brandon Crenshaw Dixon of the Florida Gators. As we wrap up day 3 of practice.
Day 3.
Once again, shout out Sean Marion. Shout out Lights Out.
Yeah. Fantastic, bro.
Shout out.
But line of scrimmage, you could tell. My goodness, that West team, the speed, the strength, the power. It's going to be interesting when you get these teams lined up. But the tight ends were really the story of that West practice today.
Tight ends went absolutely crazy. Carter Runyon from Towson, or you look at Caden pre-scoring from Ole Miss, and even we also talk about Iowa tight ends.
There's levels to it, just knowledge and experience.
Oh, one more is
tackling practice, but you saw.
What's up, Shirley? Hello.
Yeah, it was a great day. I mean,
that was
I
the earlier one.
Impressed by some of the
Right. Well, William, I'm glad to see you back. Boy.
I thought he stood out and was.
Hey, Big Warren, appreciate super chat. Everything's appreciated, fam. Appreciate you.
Man, appreciate you, Big Warren. Appreciate you.
There's another practice tomorrow. There's another one tomorrow.
It absolutely was. And then number 15, you can see there part of that East squad, but Johnny Walker. That first step, quickness, maybe a little bit more fun with the one-on-one.
I like Tim Frazier from UTSA.
The west side, you could tell when it comes to the offensive and defensive lines in the trenches.
Al McCourt, you called his name today.
This one was crazy. He was on a different team. Already posted for the East team.
From South Carolina.
D-line did some
That's
fantastic
a good rep.
today, Zach. And just looking over the draft, D-line or D tackle is heavy. Like this is one of those classes.
Much going on to see what's going right there.
And we saw a lot of guys that may be day 3 guys, but they showed up.
That's what I was just.
To be a
Middlebury, he looked good.
B-gap guy. We also
Nick
saw
Nash,
edges,
San Jose State.
Work inside also on
Peyton Thorne, layered throw.
Yeah, absolutely. In the West squad,
play action, Kyle McCord. That's a sack.
SMU. I thought
and a
he had
pick.
himself a really good day.
Might have been Tyler Barron on that sack.
Oh, that was that great cutback, boy.
Yeah.
Rocket.
Tested a ton, but Ty Alexander, I thought
Any post
Jr. was definitely noticeable out of Colorado. So was his teammate there, LeJonte Wester, out of Colorado, and then Shiloh Sanders, who's been getting most of the run there as the starting safety of the West squad. Been an outstanding day. I mean, this has been an absolute blast, Foch.
Yep, man. It doesn't get any better than this. This is what we always talked about. Like, hey, let's show up and learn some names.
Jay West, yeah, this D line, they're going to be a lot.
Yeah.
They're going to be a lot.
From Delaware's got a guy here, or Thomas Perry.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, so now when I get to go home,
Will Shepherd, that's the route they showed earlier. Yeah, I don't know what route that is. Somebody on Twitter commented on it. They had those receivers all running that route. I ain't never seen that.
Today, man. Even my
Jordan Phillips,
Gatson from Syracuse. I want to see a lot more of him with his size.
Jalen Conyers.
So
he had a day.
We learned some names today. I hope the audience learned some names today.
Look at that thing, Hassan. I seen get in there.
Some of these guys as they were out there practicing, and I think we had a pretty good one today.
Awesome job by Bonnie Jill, of course, our entire
Robert.
Lights Out Sports TV. Big thank you to Sean Merriman, of course, to the
shout out Lights Out Sports. Shout out Sean Merriman.
Thank you so much.
Make sure that y'all hit the like button on your way out. Make sure hit the like button. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Same thing. Y'all getting top tier content here. Make sure y'all are back. We will see y'all very soon. DT, final words.
Okay, to evolve. Who's next?
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pillow, but they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better.